poll of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. Only one group dares to challenge this threat. Gathered together from the cosmic regions of the streets, these anti-villains are hated because they put all the accountability on the man. They know the game will never be about women. They fight for every young man who is trying to learn their family name. Dedicated to truth, keeping it real and manhood. Get your notebooks out, ask questions, and call in. Don't just listen to the message, become the message.
All right, we up. All right, guys. So got a lot to talk about. Let's get around the round table. Everybody just introduce themselves.
Real quick. I'm not sitting in the dark no more. Thanks, Miles. Appreciate that, Miles.
That's light up. Okay.
It's a little light.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna make it brighter, but I'll fuck with it.
Well, while you talking, why don't you introduce yourself? Then we go. Shit, nigga. Go ahead, man.
All right, well, real quick, 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒, y'all know what it is. Get at me on the YouTube joint, also the IG, excuse me, at 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒20, the website, manlyskillset.com, also the website at the top, realgameNotheory.com. Let's get it.
All right, here you got it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good to be back. Happy Mother's Day to your wives. Happy Mother's Day to your wives. Coach EO, Mr. Champion Game, good to be back with the fellas. We got an interesting topic. Call in. You can reach me at championgamecoaching.com. That's my website. You can learn more about me there. Subscribe to my channel if you like the shit I'm going to kick today. And you can follow me on Instagram for more Champion Game, Coach EO_Champion Game. Thank you.
All right.
What up, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to all of the moderators, April MC, Joe Blast, SNO, everybody else, Unique 79 in the building, man. And shout out to everybody on the panel. And yeah, man, today's topic, this is one of my other favorite things besides talking about looks. So we gonna get it in. And the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. You don't have to donate today, but all donations are appreciated and all that other good stuff. All right. So yeah.
Shout out to everybody, man. Respect to the moderators, respect to everybody on the panel. Good to see you, gentlemen. Glad to have you back here safe. Really appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day to all the females, to the wives, to the daughters, to everybody who's a female, because you a mother to somebody at some point. You feel me? What else? It's Miles Cunningham. Check me out at Miles in the Game on Instagram and also at and on YouTube. Hit me up at Miles Cunningham on YouTube. And look, I'm just happy to be here. Let's spit this game. Let's get it started. All right.
Real quick, Miles, what's that shirt say? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Shirt. I just want to see that shirt that Miles got on.
Oh, look at the shirt.
Oh, women love sex.
Yeah, that shirt. Let me see. That shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. That shirt.
Man, the ass cheeks on that one. Hey, yo, C to D wins, manmindset.com. Guys, shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to y'all listening. Guys, get y'all notebooks out. Call in. We have a great show. But gentlemen, before we hit this right quick, 50's gonna come in a little while. But before we hit this, I got something to show you guys and get y'all thoughts because someone sent this to me. And gentlemen, when you follow those peels and plates and all them manospheres and shit like that, and you turn off your computer, this is your life. And guys, I want to get y'all thought. Check this out.
It look like he love you, so I'm just go ahead and tell you to get out and just go with him. Cause he like, it was nice meeting you though. Maybe we can link up another day.
You too.
No, I don't even, like, how you gonna choose? How you coming back?
You want me to come back or not? You was just crying about him. Me with him.
Just did it. I'm on my knees for you.
And I'm getting out the car.
I see that. I can't do it.
You wouldn't even know that.
Hey, watch your girl, bro.
And she a biggin'. My God. Lord have mercy.
Wait. So to be clear, dude's girl was in the car with another dude. He's on the floor begging to get his girl back. and that's the situation.
And the guy in the car felt so bad. He told the chick, "Go ahead and get out." He really in love with you, girl.
But see, here it is. And I'm not trying to clown the fact that she was a little overweight, well, a lot overweight. But you have these two dudes, you know what I'm saying? She probably feel like queen shit. She's sitting in the car with this dude that probably got them banging it out, behind Church's Chicken. And then this other guy is on his knees for her. So she feeling like she the shit. Okay. And let me just say this to all you men. Y'all wonder why some women feel a sense of entitlement? It's y'all fault. You know what I'm saying? Look at these two motherfuckers. Look at that shit.
Listen, I feel sorry for the side dude because, he's the real victim here. You understand what I'm saying? He shouldn't have to deal with all that bullshit. You hear the frustration in his voice? He's like,
on my knees.
He's like, the side dude is like, I'm just trying to give your girl some dick and drop her off. You understand? Now you coming in here crying. I got to deal with your girl emotions right now. Like I just signed up to give her some dick and keep it moving. So I feel bad for the side dude, but the guy who's the main dude, the boyfriend that's on his knees crying, man. I mean, I look at it as a good thing, man, because at some point he needs to learn. He needs to learn that, hey, this is what it is. You need to learn that this is how it's going to be if you keep being the same guy you was yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep going like that. So he should be happy the truth is out there and see what's going on and try to fix his situation just in general,
You know what? I'll say this real quick about the dude in the car that released that broad back to that beta male. He actually, that was a smart move on his part. Because hey, look, these beta males, bro, they'll come attack you from the back. She's not worth all that. So he saw the drama that she has in her life. She has unfinished business. She's got a beta male begging for her on her knees. So a dude with options that lives that dope life will release that chick immediately. Like, and you notice he was all cool about that. He said, "Hey, look, you got to do right here. Holla back some other time, but go take care of your business." See, a thirsty dude would have took off anyway. Just took her, and he would have been running. He would have been like on the bumper and shit. But a man with options would say, "Hey, check this out. My life is too dope. I ain't dealing with that bullshit. So get that shit right. He'll be back." So that was real good game on his part too, guys.
Right. I was flabbergasted when the nigga said, "Yo, I'm on my knees for you." Like what part of the game is that, bro? Like, I mean, and look, because look, I like big girls. You understand? But that wasn't a big girl. That was a sloppy bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a difference. Because I'm wondering if two guys are fighting over something. You might be interested to see what they fighting over.
Mm-hmm.
But when she came out the car, I'm like, come on. Like she wasn't even dressed. Like she wasn't like nothing. Like, can I at least get a $10 dress and some heels? Can I get that?
Hey, you know them crummy broads be doing a lot though.
They have to.
No, they have to.
There's a possibility that she cooked for him at his crib.
Right.
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
See, but see, that's the thing though. I need a broad that'll dress up and still do all that shit. You feel me?
Right.
Come on, man. Yo, that's terrible. But hey, man, that's what happens when dudes undervalue themselves, you know?
Well, Well, the reason I'm playing that, and everyone, and thank you for the likes. Keep subscribing, keep us updated on the likes. We'll say give y'all love, chat when we love you. The reason we're saying that is because see, people don't understand the greatest asset that a man has is not his money, it's not his clothes, it's not his car, it's his motherfucking mouthpiece. Mouthpiece is the most when you have a mouthpiece, guys, you can get women to do these kind of things that you saw in that video where they're willing to do it. You don't have to coax them in to do it. They'll be willing. So I want us to get around the panel. Let's talk about it. And guys, y'all do want to call in. The lines are open, but let's get into that controlling the conversation with the mouthpiece. Go, gentlemen. Y'all got it.
I'll go first. And shout out to the callers. We're gonna get to y'all in a second. The thing is, I think people underestimate the mouthpiece because on YouTube you hear a lot about looks, money, status, all that, and I get that has its place. You understand the way you look. Maybe if you got some paper, if that's your game, you want to do that. If you want that status stuff, cool. But people underestimate and undervalue the mouthpiece part of the game, and that's important because what guys have to understand is that you still got, after all of that, the looks and all, you still got to talk to a chick. You understand? You still have to have a conversation. You still have to get from point A to point B to get things done and get it done the way you want it to be done. So what happens is the mouthpiece is really about you understanding what you want and where you want to go in the interaction. So if you're having a conversation with a woman, where do you want to take this conversation to? Where do you want it to go? What do you want to happen after you guys stop talking or, the conversation is over? What are the things you're trying to get accomplished? And that is going to determine, what you should be saying and doing in the situation. So a lot of times when guys think about mouthpiece, they think about, you got to say the slick, right thing at the right time, got to say some fancy ass lines and all that. That's not really what it's about. Now, if you're a clever dude, cool, use that to your advantage. But all the mouthpiece is simply getting your point across to make sure that you're getting what you want out of the situation. Now, based off of how good your game is, and based off of how good you have conversations and know how to navigate and move and shake, right? That's going to determine whether or not you get what you want. So if you're talking to a girl and let's say you're trying to hook up, have some casual sex or whatever it is like that, what are you saying in your conversation to make that happen? What are you saying in the conversation to keep it on that topic? Because let's say, for example, you're talking to a girl and she's talking about daffodils and fucking rainbows and stuff. And it's like, how do I get it from there to talking about her ass in the air? You understand what I'm saying? To where it seems smooth. It doesn't seem like, trying to be on some thirsty, goofy shit or whatever. I'm just having a conversation and getting it to that point. So the thing is that the more you are out here talking to women, the better your mouthpiece is going to become and the easier it is for you to get what you want in these situations and make them happen. But again, it's not anything that has to be complicated. It's just figuring out what you want and figuring out a way to get that through conversation and through interaction with the woman. But that's my take on it.
All right, I'll jump up next. Well, I just released a video titled "Exuding Big Dick Energy." Okay, and part of that is what guys don't understand, and I said this in the video: women don't know you. And all they have to go on is your presentation. Okay, so within that moment, they are deciding if they actually want to fuck with you. Now, some women will just reject you and get rid of you outright. But if they actually want to fuck with you, they're deciding where to place you. Okay, you have a lot to do with that. So me personally, I want women to take me seriously, as a guy they can fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I'm already interested in a woman sexually. Okay, all I need to know is, can I get her to look at me in a way where I'm sexually desirable to her? So the shit I'm going to say is going to be conducive to making that happen. What a lot of you guys listening right now, a lot of you guys don't do that. Y'all just talk just to be talking. Okay. Right. But you don't talk. I said this earlier, I was using the analogy between chess and checkers. I'm trying to move the woman across the board in the direction I want her to go in. So I'm using my conversation, my verbal game, my mouthpiece to achieve that. Okay, that shit is extremely important because 9 times out of 10, when a woman has sex with a man, it's based on the conversation that she had with said man. I got it.
You know what? I'll jump in here real quick. I'll make it short. First of all, let's thank this gentleman for the super chat, Mobita. I just want to thank y'all for the gentlemen on the panel. You're like fathers and older brothers I never had. Thank you. We appreciate that. How I see mouthpiece for me is to set the example, set the tone for how I want things to be. That's the most important thing. Why I initiate things and I'm a man of action is because I want to set the tone for how things are. And then the second thing a mouthpiece is really instrumental for is giving directions. So you set the example, then you give directions. So that's the most. I remember one time I left an audio message to a chick I just met. First message was audio. It wasn't a text. She texted me her number. She followed my instructions. Second thing was I sent her an audio. And then I told her to send me an audio back. I didn't tell her to text me back. I said, make sure when you reply that you also send me an audio just like me. And then in that audio, she said, I'll never forget this. She said, well, I'm not used to sending audios, but it's exciting. And I like that you instructed me to do it because what did she say? Ask and you shall receive. She actually said that to me. So she liked the fact that I established control and leadership and told her what to do. So guys, there's so many layers to mouthpiece and reasons why you want to use it. Another reason why you want to have a strong mouthpiece is so you can determine if she's worthy to fuck with you. So while you're talking to her, you could see her experience level just by her reactions. You could see how she responds to what you're saying. And at that point, you'll know, okay, she's got very little experience with a man such as myself. So at this point, I make a decision. Either I proceed a little bit softer with a little more finesse, or if she smiled and she received what I said very well, then I can put my foot on the gas and really go for what I want. So mouthpiece is important to determine if the person you're talking to is at your level, lower, or right at it, and then it teaches you how to proceed. So remember, a closed mouth doesn't get fed in life.
That's facts. Yeah. I want to talk about mouthpiece and your voice and your tone, and so much comes out in your voice and the delivery of your verbal expression. You understand? A lot comes out with that. A lot of people, like, just your pace. You understand? I talk about this from time to time where, well, actually I did a video the other day talking about the 3 levels of social interaction and verbal interaction, where it's like the first level is guys are just nervous. You know what I'm saying? They're not even really expressing themselves. They're just speaking words to keep the conversation moving, because it's like, well, as long as I can keep her in front of me, I'm doing a good thing. You know what I'm saying? They're not even thinking about the conversation. Then you have the second level where you get a little bit more confidence, but it's really just about the conversation at this point. It's just about, well, okay, I'm listening to her talk and then I can respond. And that's just where it is. But then you have a third level where there's a level of awareness where you are aware of the way that you're coming off verbally. And like EO was just saying, you are also aware of the way that she's receiving it and the way that she, expresses herself back to you. So you get to judge, a lot of things about her in that respect. But what makes it special is that when you understand mouthpiece and you understand the social dynamics, the verbal dynamics, you can begin to influence the path of the conversation. You understand what I'm saying? That's when you begin to actually direct, how where the conversation goes. Cause you want to escalate, you want to talk about sex, you understand? Because here's what happened to a lot of guys, and why a lot of guys complain about like shit like the friend zone and shit like that. It's not really that their desire was to get into the friend zone, but all they ever did was do small talk because they didn't understand mouthpiece. They didn't have a certain level of confidence and awareness to actually take the conversation to another level. So all they ever did was they just kept asking her generic ass questions. Right. You continue to ask a woman generic questions, you're going to get generic results. You understand? You're gonna get stuck in the friend zone. She's gonna have you in her life as a generic purpose man. You understand? And that's basically what the friend zone is. Somebody to fucking, pick her up from work and paint her house, and you understand what I'm saying? Do favors for her and all that type of shit. So mouthpiece is important because at a certain point you get to figure out how to not only carry a conversation, but you influence the direction of the conversation. You understand? Right. Based on, like I said, not just the words that you're saying, but your tone, even the pace of how you talk. You have some men, they say things in a very methodical way where the woman is literally waiting on their next word. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you come up to a woman and you whisper something in her ear, and she's just literally waiting for you to whisper something else. Because like, if you listen closely to the way my voice box is reverberating through the mic and things like that, imagine taking that type of baritone and walking up to a girl and whispering in her ear very slowly and telling her exactly what you want her to do and how she makes you feel by the dress she's wearing and the perfume she has on. You understand? Like, it's a different feel, like how I'm talking right now and how I was just talking. It's two different things. You understand? Exactly. Lucario knows exactly what I'm talking about. You understand? And I hear this from so many women, like they love dirty talk. You understand? They love, like, other than sex, if you don't know how to talk to a bitch in the bedroom, you're missing like another whole 50% of the sexual experience, honestly. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. That calls as well, but here's the thing. A lot of guys have to understand is that your mouthpiece is really a representation of how you really feel about yourself. Right? And the reason why I posted what you see right there is that this is a prime example of somebody who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing when it comes to women. See, a lot of people out there, y'all got to understand, you are your greatest enemy because you don't believe enough in yourself to even have the confidence to say what it is you want. You guys, a lot of you guys have no drive, no direction. You're not clear, concise, and impactful. And I don't mean with the woman, I'm saying with yourself. See, in order for you to be able to control the conversation, in order for you to show the woman what kind of man you are, it comes from you first. I mean, like he said, truth is always, it begins and ends with the man. The card, truth is inside you. Right. We always say the same thing to you guys, different ways, but it's the same thing. How you think and feel about yourself is the penetration your words and your texts are going to have on that woman. So if you don't believe in you, and like this message right here, you can tell this motherfucker sits peeing down. This motherfucker never talks to women. He wouldn't know what the fuck to say to a woman if he had one in front of him. But what you see here, gentlemen, is why women don't want to fuck with most of y'all, because y'all are not moving mountains in their mind where they can see assertiveness and dominance in you males like they do these men. Yes, sir.
Well, let me say something real quick. I can tell he don't like himself. Look at his avatar. He got an avatar of the dude from the Winter Soldier. Okay, well, yeah, Winter Soldier. What's the dude's name? Bucky. Okay, yeah, Bucky. He took a picture of another man as his avatar with that nigga's name next to his avatar.
It's crazy. Let's go to some of these calls real quick. Let's go to 585. 585. What's going on? Who's this?
What's going on, my downstate brother? How you living?
What up? What's going on with your fam? What's good?
Yo, man, listen, I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys, man. Especially you, Lucario. You probably been the biggest game changer for me because I love your approach to the game of being direct with these women, man. It's like saving so much fucking time of her wanting to see if she want to fuck you or not. It's like, is she going to fuck you or she not?
Right.
So it's like getting straight to the point has been a big deal for me and getting results. So I appreciate you definitely, Lucario, for your approach to the game.
That's what's up. So do you have a question? Another question?
No, I just want to shout you out. That's all.
All right, cool, man. We appreciate you, brother. All right, man. I'm holla.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the other callers just hang up. So guys, calling numbers 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. What I wanted to say real quick about the mouthpiece thing is that, and I think EO said it earlier, is that, there's deep, there's levels to this stuff, man. And if we get into there's like a lot to say, but like, let's say, for example, there's ways where your mouthpiece, you are using your mouthpiece to see if a woman takes direction well. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're telling her, hey, listen, come over here, you understand? Sit right there, pass me that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, do this, whatever. That's something as simple as that, is seeing how responsive she is to what you're saying. You see what I'm saying? How responsive she is to you giving her orders. And the key word is you giving her orders or telling her to do something, and see how she's going to respond to you, right? Another thing when you talk about the mouthpiece is, establishing, the tone of the actual situation. Like, for example, there was one time I was going on a date with this chick, right? So then I hit her up to confirm. I said, hey, are we still on for 10 o'clock or whatever, right? She says, oh, are you asking me this because a lot of women flake on you? She's like, of course I'm going to come, right? So then I responded to her and I said, listen, I'm giving you a chance to back out. But as I can see, you really want to see me so bad. So I guess we still on. You understand what I'm saying? So now I'm flipping this shit. She's trying to make it seem like, oh, you must be the type of guy the girls be flipping. No. Listen, I'm giving you a chance to back out, but I know you want to see me really bad. So we're going to see to make this happen. So I'm using my mouthpiece to establish the tone of the situation. The tone is that you want to fuck with me. You don't tell me that I'm this type of nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Go ahead, K-Zag.
No, L, there is a psychology behind talking to women. And you know that. We all know that. That's why you said, no, because she had a particular mindset.
Exactly.
Said, I'm going to change her mindset with this sentence. You know what I'm saying? And flip it on his head. But a lot of guys aren't witty enough. They're not astute enough. And they're not ganged up enough to understand. They'll be like, yeah, I had a couple girls flake on me. I just want to make sure you won't do it too. That's exactly how a lot of guys would have handled it.
Right.
But I ain't that nigga though. I'm this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that was some dope shit.
Right. No, that's real talk.
How we on
Keep
the line?
something in mind real quick too, guys, that women, like what that girl said to Lucario, she was kind of like performing a slight shit test there, and she was trying to see how he was going to respond, whether he was going to back down to it and let her rule, or he was going to turn it back on her and then essentially get his position back. Although he never lost it, but in a woman's mind, a woman always wants you to lose position so she can have the authority. Okay, and that's a defense mechanism. I think human beings want to do that in general. But women do it mostly because they're not strong like men. So they have to emotionally overcome you. So when he did that, it showed her that, oh, okay, this dude is sharp. Okay. So just keep in mind that women in the beginning, they got to test you like that. Some are going to test you like that, especially if they're used to winning. Now, if they're used to winning, they're going to want to win with you. So two things are either going to happen. You're either going to overcome it and show her who's leading in the situation, and she'll be turned on by that, or she's not used to giving up power, so she'll just take herself out of the equation altogether. But in any case, you need to be prepared for both. You need to be prepared to let her ass go if she power trips, or two, you just need to keep on leading the situation. So
facts. Now that's some real shit. Guys, the caller number is 516-371-224, 516-371-224. The lines is open. If you got a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to your question and make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Let me say this real quick. I want guys to understand that what you said was not insignificant. How you handled her. I want guys to make note of that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you guys, you would have went in a different direction and she would have looked at you like a chump and she would have knew you were lunch. Like, oh, I'm about to come up. I'm about to come up on this guy. And then what she would have did, because you can tell she's a great manipulator. The fact that she even said that, she's a manipulator. So if you would have said something else outside of what you said, she would have been like Geppetto and Pinocchio. She would have moved you. You know what I'm saying? So
and she would have flaked. And she would have flaked.
Right. Fact.
And she would have flaked at that point. Yep.
Facts.
All right, well, here's a question right here, gentlemen. So after that.
So what is the way to counteract what women say when you are with them? I get thrown off a lot by that. Well, it's the thing. It's not necessarily you trying to always counteract everything. You have to understand the situation and what's actually occurring in the situation, because what it is that if you're talking to a woman, right, and women will try to say something clever to try to test you or say something to like throw you off, you understand? And if you're thrown off by that, what happens is that changes her perception of who she thinks you are. So who she thinks you are may not be who you are, but who she thinks you are matters in the sense because she's going to treat you by who she thinks you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. And based off of how you come at the situation and the things you're saying and doing, that's going to give her a perception of who she thinks you are. So the thing is this, if you are that type of guy who is on point, who's confident, who has game, right? What's going to happen is that naturally you're going to be able to pick up on when a woman is, acting that way or saying something kind of slick, because you're already aware of that. Because what the thing is this, is that if you see yourself as valuable, right? Certain things that women will say and do, you'll get a gut feeling, like it'll hit you in your gut, like, yo, that I don't like that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't that feel. Sometimes it may not even necessarily be conscious that she's doing it or whatever, but you're so in tune with who you are and your value that you just don't accept that. It's like, when you go into a person's house and they say take the shoes off. You understand? Because you can't walk on their carpet with the shoes. You got to walk on with your socks. It's like if somebody walked in there with their shoes on, you'd be like looking at them like, yo, what the fuck you doing? You understand what I'm saying? So women will say certain things where they're stepping on your carpet with their shoes. And you understand it? So what you say back to them has to let them know, like, that's not cool. Or you have to frame it in a way where they understand that they need to be following you now. That the dynamic is that they're coming towards your program, and that comes with the mouthpiece. That comes with how you're interacting with her. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, Lucario said something really important here too. He mentioned how you see yourself. Do you see yourself as valuable? Quick story. I'll try to get this done in 30. I'll throw it to 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. I remember one time I met this girl, and I told her that I'm gonna call you tonight at 8 o'clock. I want to have a conversation with you, and I'm gonna set up the when we're gonna meet. And this might sound petty to a lot of you guys, but I am very uncompromising and I know my worth. So she told me, that's fine. I'm just out shopping right now. That's fine. And I don't like when chicks say that's fine. Right. I want a motherfucker to tell me, hell yeah, call me tonight. I look forward to that. I'd love to talk to you. Now, look, again, she's not trained to talk like that. I get it. But I didn't call her. I did not call her, and I didn't even respond to her text. Okay, because at that point I just said that's fine. You don't talk to a champ like that. So and then the next day she texted me and was like, "Hey, I never heard from you." So then I called her and explained to her why that was, and she was like, "Oh damn, I didn't even really realize it. I didn't mean anything by it. I just said that's fine." But all I was doing is showing her my worth, and I was coaching her the entire time. Don't come at me with that's fine. A champ, you don't talk to a champ like that. So I just wanted to let the guys know that you have to have self-respect and standards for yourself from the very beginning. And if that means that you got to let go of a baddie to get in order to keep your fucking balls in your manhood, then you need to do that.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about.
Amen to that, brother. I'm the same way. If you don't act excited to fuck with me, then I lose interest. I'm not with the maybes and we'll see. No, fuck all that. Be excited. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Because I feel like I'm worthy of that. I'm worthy of a bitch to go tell her friends about. Even if she just met me 10 minutes ago, I'm worthy for you to say, I met this guy, his name was Kerry, and then whatever you tell on some good shit though. But also I want to talk about leverage. Now, when I say leverage, I'm not talking about playing games with women. You must deal with women from a position of strength. And part of that is having leverage. And I'm gonna go back to what Lucario said about the chick when she said something about flaking. She wanted to gain leverage, you know what I'm saying? But when you flipped it, you maintained it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And for me, it's all about gaining and maintaining leverage with women, because when you talk about leading the situation and being in control, part of that is having leverage. And the leverage is your masculinity. It's the fact that you are a quality man, and she understands that. Okay, she don't want to look. I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers. When you encounter women that literally don't want to disappoint you, and they go out of their way not to disappoint you, that's some powerful shit when you notice it.
Right.
No, that's facts, man. That's facts.
Are we good on the calls, Lucario?
Yeah, we're going to calls right now. So guys, call in on us 516-387-1224. And we trying to call in at the end of the show like I usually do. So get the calls in right now. If you guys want to call in, 516-387-1224 is the number.
This right here. Yeah, this question right here. This is why y'all gotta understand, like we've been trying to tell y'all, man. This is why y'all need coaches, man. This is why y'all need to find one of these guys on this panel to guide you. Because if you are so far in the forest you can't see the trees, women are gonna just leave you alone. There's just something odd with somebody that sends you a message saying, asking you questions, like she's showing you some kind of interest, and then you want to know. Or I don't even understand what this question is. Can someone try to figure this silly ass shit out?
Well, let me say this, because it sounds like, okay, I gave her my business card. Okay. Then he says, I'm just coming back from knee surgery. She said she missed me and was thinking about me. Should I let her know again? Let her know what again?
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like,
you let her know what?
So, but here's my thing. He said, I made my interest be known. What did you tell her? But what interest?
Yeah.
Because when you say, should I let her know again? Look, if I tell a woman, hey, come to the crib, I want to fuck you. And then 2 weeks later, it's like me asking, should I tell her I want to fuck her again? It's like she didn't respond.
Right.
Look, no response is a response. I think, you say that all the time.
Mhm.
No response is a response. If she didn't respond to the fact that you're showing interest, that means she don't give a fuck about your interest.
Facts. That's right.
It ain't hard to tell. Like Nas said, listen to the song. It ain't hard to tell. Goddamn it.
We got a call. You got a call. Let's go to 209. 209. What's going on?
What's going on, brothers? Quick question. I'm about to go to boot camp tomorrow, and I just want to have like a quick, like last minute advice before I go to boot camp, because like manhood question real quick. What's your guys' take on that?
Boot camp. What service? Army, Marines, what service?
Navy.
You going Navy? Damn. Bro, you're gonna be on the shit for months at a time with a bunch of dudes. Okay. So when you say man, I say look, all right, I'll put it this way, because I was in the Army myself, but I would just say this, man. One thing about me, when I went into the military, when I was in basic training, boot camp, I was a leader. You know what I'm saying? I was a squad leader, I was a room leader right off top. So as soon as I got there, I showed who the fuck I was, and the people around me, they knew what they were seeing. So immediately, people gravitated to me as the person who knew how to lead, and I was that. So what I would say to you is, whatever you do, don't be a follower. Okay, be authentic, be yourself, and don't follow the crowd. You know, that's the best thing I can tell you is, let me not say stick to yourself, but in some cases do stick to yourself when people are doing something that goes against the grain of your own personality. But I would also say use that time to shine, because you're talking about the military, so you're talking about promotions, and you do want your drill sergeants and your COs, you want them to recognize you, which is, I made a concerted effort to make sure people saw what the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, stand out, but don't step outside of your character to stand out. All right, EO, you were saying something, Phil?
No, I didn't say nothing. The only thing I would tell him, just like any guy, is to stay focused. That's the only thing just like anything. It doesn't, if you're going to the Navy, military, or starting a new job, doing whatever, know why you're doing it. So know why you're doing it, and stay focused, stay disciplined. That's the most important thing in life, is discipline and remaining focused on your objective and accomplishing it. So that's all I would tell you, young man. We appreciate you calling in and everything and asking a manhood question like that, but just stay focused and stay disciplined, and always remember, always know why you're doing things. Don't just do things because you're told to do things. Don't do things because you're supposed to do things. Know why it's a benefit to you and why you're doing it.
Real quick, April says something that was very important. Don't get married. I'm gonna tell you, across all branches of service, I see people get married in 2 weeks. It's an epidemic in the military. That happened to my boy CJ on the show. He was in the Navy. Same thing happened to him. Don't do that shit, bro. Look, there's so many beautiful women. Run through them. You know what I'm saying? Just run through them and have fun. Strap up though. Don't have no babies. Don't have no babies.
So like last question would be like, just in the military, like just avoid the marriage and just like or just focus on like the goals first, like get myself right first and everything like that, or like you can accomplish more than one thing at one time. Just balance yourself. But like EO say, focus. What's your focus? Whatever your reason for joining the military was, understand that. And every day you wake up and do whatever you got to do, stick to the script of why you even joined in the first place. But while you're doing that, have fun. But don't let these women get in the way of your plans.
Right.
And getting married can fuck that up. Having a baby can fuck that up. And getting into a committed relationship, bro. Look, bro. Now I was in the Army, so I was when I got out of basic, I was in Fort Sam Houston here in San Antonio. I was in the medical field. There were 7 women for every guy. I was fucking. You know what I'm saying? It was like raindrops. I was fucking, bro. And I didn't get nobody pregnant, and I didn't get in no relationships at all. You know what I'm saying? I was just fucking, bro. Have fun. Sow your wild oats. Get all your promotions. Another thing. Do you drink?
Like I used to, like not that much anymore.
Okay, curb that shit. Curb that shit, because there's gonna be a lot of fucking parties. You know what I'm saying? So especially on the weekends when you guys are out. Shit. Now in basic training, not really. But once you get outside basic training and you get into what we call it AIT, but whatever they call it in the Navy, where you actually have more freedom, just chill, have fun, and stick to the script. And like EO say, stay focused on the plan.
Right.
All right.
Got it. Appreciate
Shout out to EK for the super chat.
Appreciate the call, brother.
Good luck.
All right. So yeah, that's crazy. So so guys, calling numbers 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the call-in number. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get that shit cracking. And if you have a question, leave a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. I think there's a few questions earlier up there. So he said, how do I let a girl know I want to fuck without sounding like a creep?
Y'all niggas, man, see. Bro, write her a love letter and tell her you want a clothes burn.
Yo, it's the thing, man. Y'all gotta stop. Listen,
Come on, man.
Listen. If you're worried about sounding like a creep, that's the thing that makes you sound like a creep.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? That's it. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. Listen, there's nothing creepy about wanting to fuck a woman. Women want to fuck too. When you're making it awkward by pretending you're bothering her or making it an issue to have a conversation with a woman. Again, we talk about mouthpiece, right? Having a conversation with a woman and letting her know that you want to hook up with her. If you're making that weird, that's when it becomes weird. That's when you become creepy, because what happens is that when you're having a conversation with a woman, right? This is what you guys got to say. When you're having a conversation with a woman, right? She's going to be comfortable in the conversation if you are comfortable in the conversation. Women hate awkward conversations with dudes. They hate that shit. You understand? Because then what happens is, remember, women are following your lead. So if you're being awkward, guess how she's gonna feel? Awkward. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're comfortable, she'll feel more comfortable. Now, there are times when women are kind of nervous in a conversation because they might be intimidated by you, whatever it is. That's all good. But what's going to happen is with your mouthpiece, you lead the conversation. You understand? You lead it in the direction you want it to go. And it's not a thing where you actually have to walk up to a girl and the first thing you say is, hey, I want to fuck you in the ass. You understand what I'm saying? You just have a conversation and lead it into talking about sex. Hey, how you doing? What you doing tonight? Oh, cool. Nice to meet you. My name is 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. What's your name? Stacy. Nice to meet you. Listen, I came over here because, I'm chilling. I thought you was like the sexiest chick I seen all goddamn night. Why are you smiling like that? What you looking at me like that for? Listen, Stacy, you getting me all flustered now. You got me thinking about doing some things with you. What do you mean? What you saying? Listen, I'm not the dangerous one. You the dangerous one. Listen, me and you need to get together tomorrow night, because I got to run. I got some work to do. But tomorrow night, I'm going to give you my number. Tomorrow night, hit me up, and I'm in dorm D2568. You know what I'm saying? Come meet me over there, and we're going to get it popping. That's it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all see how easy that was? Like he literally had a thing with himself. Yeah. Right. But you see how witty and how quickly he came up with that shit?
Right, and it's a imaginary conversation. But again, if you're comfortable saying this and you're going with the flow and you're seeing her responses to you and you keep it pushing and keep it going, that's it. So it's again, you have to be comfortable with everything you're saying. You have to also believe everything you're saying, because it's the key. If you feel like what you're doing is wrong, then it's wrong. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you fuck up, and that's why it becomes an issue. Because understand this: if you're talking about sex with a woman and you feel uncomfortable talking about sex, basically what you're saying to her in that conversation is what we're doing isn't right. And then, of course, she's going to have to back off and act like you offended her or act like you're doing something wrong. You understand what I'm saying? This is what the thing is. So when you're uncomfortable, that's what's going to make everything flow in the way you need it to make it happen. See, look at Miles' shirt. Miles' shirt says it right there.
You just need to just wear the t-shirt. Go get the t-shirt and wear the t-shirt.
Bro,
facts.
This is what I wonder. I wonder, all the guys that have trouble with women, I wonder, do they have subpar sex skills? Because if they knew how to fuck, and I'm not saying they don't, I'm not casting any aspersions on anyone.
They don't.
I'm just saying, if you really know how to fuck and you really know how to bring it to women, you would feel like it's your duty to go out there and be a good Samaritan and dick women down, okay? Like you would feel like, there's too many women suffering from average dick. I'm the above average dicker. I'm saying, so I gotta go give them some dick. But to me, that's how I look at that shit. Like, if you were actually good in bed and you were a skilled lover, I just don't understand how that confidence doesn't translate to conversations.
You know what? Let me throw one out here real quick. This kind of like a Patreon level gem. I'm gonna give you. That's one I use a lot. Lucario was dope as well. But be playful with women too. You know, when you're talking to them. So there were times I walked up to women and just told her like, "Hey, you're the girl that I want in my bed tonight." And I just said that. I said, "Hey, I decided something just now. What's your name?" Jennifer. Nice to meet you. I'm Everett. I decided that you're the woman I want in my bed tonight. And just let her respond. If she smiles, she might say, "Oh, is that right?" And you say, "That is right. I scanned the perimeter. I know what I want tonight, and it's you." And you just got to be playful and direct. And you know, you don't have to tell a woman you want to fuck her. She already knows. Steve says this every day, all day. Every woman knows you want to fuck her. Every woman. Now there is a time to tell her you're gonna fuck her, but in a lot of ways, just like Lucario did it. Fantastic example, and just tell a woman in a playful manner, but in a direct manner, you're the woman I want in my bed tonight. The reason why you're the woman I want in my bed tonight, it makes her feel special. Like out of all the women up in this joint, I picked you. So remember, it's not what you say, but it's how you say and how you look saying it. So it takes mastering this. But just remember, tell a woman that. Use that free gem, Patreon level gem. Just say, you're the woman that I want in my bed tonight.
Listen, y'all, I know y'all gonna be stealing that shit. So people, you know what I'm saying?
but L, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for them.
I know.
They're gonna be like, I want you in my bed tonight.
I know.
Excuse me.
Practice, man.
Excuse me.
They're gonna fuck up and be like, you know, I got a twin size bed. Me and you would look great in it. They're gonna fuck it all up.
That's crazy. So wait, this question says, seen this girl at a food court. She was so fine. I wanted to talk to her, but froze up. I was staring at her, and she eventually looked at me, then went back to her phone. How can I improve my game?
Let me get him for a second. Okay, because you said it. I seen this girl at the food court that was so fine. That's your problem. You froze up because you were admiring her beauty. You were intimidated by the way that she looked, because you thought she was special than all the rest of the girls. You know what I'm saying? Because you thought because she looked so good that you can't talk to her like the rest. You just can't go up there. So when you talk about how to improve, look, realgame.notheory.com. The guy who asked the question, go there. You're going to see all of our websites. Pick one, because we can't help you. You know what I'm saying right now? Like you need consultation. Because your mindset, we can't fix your mindset in 5 minutes, fam, or even on this show. So you really need to go. Pick somebody.
I'm waiting on Steve to
yes,
Steve, go in on that first part, bro.
It's not even. I mean, he need to change his name from Mac to Whack. First off, he needs to stop that shit. But secondly, look at this dude right here, man. Why the fuck do y'all Why do y'all hate yourselves so much? Well, y'all gotta beg a woman for her number, man. Why can't you? And here's the thing. Why should I do that? Like E said, what did E just say? What did you say you walk up to women and say?
Out of all the women in here, I want you in my bed tonight. You know, something to that effect. So,
and there you go, right there. See that right there? That's why you should do that. Exactly. And see you and your feelings, because she smelled that you were in your fucking feelings, man. Women. Y'all gotta understand, man. Women don't want to fuck with weak people.
I gotta.
I'm gonna go after you, Lucario.
Because
I think you're gonna flip it. I think you're gonna flip it.
He said, I asked a woman for her number, and she said, "Why should I do that?" And I just walked off. He pissed me off with that. Should I have tried to banter or just say "fuck it"? Now, it's the funny part, right?
Yeah.
See, the fact. Okay, when she says, "Why should I do that?" Right? I think I've talked about this in one of our books or whatever, but if you say something to a girl, she says, why? Right? A lot of times, again, that could be her just trying to test you, whatever. But a lot of times what happens is that you're saying things in a situation and you didn't even read the situation. It's almost like, you ever see those proposals where a guy proposes to the girl and then she's like looking all awkward and she wants to say no? And I'm like, how did this nigga know? How did he not know she didn't want to fuck with him? You understand what I'm saying? Right. How did you not know that this woman you've been with would say no to the fucking ring? Like you should have, you understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that when you're talking to these girls and y'all, you tell a girl, take a number, or you get a number, whatever, however you do it. There should be a situation in that conversation where you already know that this girl is feeling you. So when it's like, it's a formality. It's like, okay, let's exchange numbers, or here's my number, take my number, however you want to do it. Like if she's saying, why should I do that? That means that this chick wasn't even feeling you and you didn't notice she wasn't feeling you. You understand what I'm saying? And again, that comes with you having that mouthpiece. You're not even having a conversation to see if this woman, you understand what I'm saying? That's like me trying to sell my book to somebody and they're like, oh, I don't read. I don't like to read. I don't even like nothing about no game and sex. And I'm like, but, do you want to buy this here? You should buy my book. And they're like, nah. And I'm like, well, why didn't they buy my book? I'm upset. I didn't realize in the conversation, they don't want to buy my fucking book. They don't like to read. They don't like the subject matter, nothing. Right. But if I'm talking to somebody and I'm talking to a dude, he's like, man, I have trouble with fucking with these girls. And I'm like, word? I'm like, really? How so? And he's like, yeah, these chicks be doing this. And I'm like, well, what would happen if you actually learned how to do it? He's like, yeah, I would love to learn how to do it. Really? Well, listen, I got this book here, blah, 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying? That's coming from the mouthpiece to be able to have the conversation to see if that person's actually interested in what you're interacting with. You see what I'm saying?
Let me tell this guy, Kezak, in 10 seconds, brother. I throw it right to you. In the beginning, guys, when you don't have that self-awareness and that in that game yet, you got to go out there and try things. So what you could have told that girl is when she said why, you could have said because your happiness depends on it. That's why. You could have just threw something like that out. Yeah, you could have said, and look, maybe she was in a playful mood. She's in the mall, she's having fun, she's doing shopping, and she's in a playful mood. So instead of you getting mad, she was just trying to, hey, flirt with me, motherfucker. Like, do something, like show me who you are. Show me who you are. So you could have said, you could have looked at her and said, because your happiness depends on it. That's why. And she would have said, oh, okay. And you could have said, hey, let's go get a coffee. Come on. And just walked her to, whatever, Gloria Jeans and shit. So go ahead, Kezak.
Well, no, but also this, because we don't know the context. We weren't there. Right. We wasn't there. So we don't know if she was smiling and playing with her hair when she said it. She could have been just playing with you. Women are playful too. You know what I'm saying? And what she could have been doing was like, oh, this could be fun. I haven't had a guy talk to me all day and I want to have fun with it. So she could have been trying to have fun with you and she wanted you to flirt back but you don't know how to flirt. Because if you knew how to flirt and you actually had some game about you, you would have at least be like, all right, even if she was serious and she didn't want to fuck with you, like EO said, you would at least try to flip it on her. Right. You know what I'm saying? And see where that went to. You didn't even do that. You kicked the rim on the thing and took the ball and fuck it, I'm going home. And you just stormed the fuck off like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Right. Come on, bro. That's not how grown men behave. Right. Now, my thing is, she could have just rejected you outright and be like, I'm not interested. But when she said, why would I do that? That's a chance for you to again, we talk about mouthpiece, witty, quick on your feet, coming back with a quick response. You didn't have one, and you didn't have one because your verbal game is lacking, and that's why you didn't have one. And also, you lack confidence, because if you had supreme confidence, if you have big dick energy, you would have came at her completely different. All right, y'all got it, man.
All right, well, let's go around and calls. Let's go around with this question. EK320 with the super chat. Thank you. Let's each one of us answer this question as a super chat question.
What are some reasons women get cold after you heating them up with your verbal game? Okay.
Let me get in that. So like what EO said a little bit earlier is very important, right? When you're developing your game and your mouthpiece, you have to go out and try shit. You understand? And that's the part that a lot of guys don't want to deal with, which is why they kind of mistakenly even come to guys like us in the first place. Because they come to us thinking that we're PUA guys, that we're pickup artists, that we're going to tell them some magical shit that they could do to automatically have women just falling over just to come suck they dick. You understand what I'm saying? So they come to us, they want to learn this shit, but they don't want to deal with the part where you try different approaches, you talk different shit, and you record data. You understand? Because these guys, they don't want to go through any disappointments, right? They don't want to go through anything that has to do with becoming a man. You understand? And that's the thing that a lot of guys don't understand. You want to become a man, you want to become good at anything, you got to fall and bust your ass. You got to scrape your knee. You got to trip on something. You understand? You got to, hit your toe on the fucking side of the bed and the shit hurt. You understand? But you got to keep moving forward. You understand? So trying different things and doing different things is what you need to do, and get used to the patterns and get used to because there's rhythms to conversations and interactions. There's rhythms to this shit, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes you could, step to a girl, you got to open a, hey, what's up? Blah, 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 blah. What's your name? Hey, you look real cute, this, that, and the third. And it goes in a certain pattern. You understand? And what happens a lot of times is that sometimes guys, they get good at the verbal part, but they don't know how to lean in. They don't know how to grab her hand. They don't know how to put the hand around the waist. They don't know how to deal with the touch and the fucking body language and the proximity beats. Like I go out all the time and I see dudes sitting across from a bitch, like across. You understand? And I'm looking at them like, nigga, like what are you really doing? She can't even smell your cologne from that far. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things you have to understand about the rhythm and patterns of a conversation and interaction. And to get to the question more specifically, right? Sometimes you'll have the verbal game down pat, but while you're talking, like, for example, me, I love to talk about a woman's skin, but whenever I bring up her skin, guess what? I'm touching her skin. Mm-hmm. Whether it's just her hand, because sometimes you gotta ease it in. You can't just start grabbing on a titty. You gotta, hey, let me feel your hand real quick. Yo, your hands are so soft. And then I move from the hand to the thigh and so on and so forth. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's not just about verbal game. It's an entire situation. It's an interaction, meaning that there's touch. There is, even, shout out to Alan Roger Curry. He talks a lot about whispering in a woman's left ear. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's some parts of the conversation that you can speak face to face and just talk. But it's certain things that when you really want to make an impact, or when you really want to escalate, or when you really want to like change the dynamics of how you're expressing yourself, you got to lean in and say it to her in her ear. You understand what I'm saying? You got to let her feel the baritone. You got to let her feel those energetic vibrations coming from your throat box. You feel me? Like, you got to change the dynamics. Because like I said, a lot of guys, they just do the fucking small talk shit. Like question after question after nothing. Just, hey, where you come from? Hey, where'd you go to school? Hey, what do you like? Hey, what do you do? Hey, what's your favorite food? Hey, what's your favorite color? Like, and it's just question after question. So there's no buildup. You understand? Wow. So and another thing about certain other situations is sometimes you gotta change scenery. You understand? If a lot of you guys, you meet the girl in the middle of the mall. You stand in the middle of the mall and you just talking. Sometimes she might be interested in talking to you, but unless you say, hey, let's go over here and have a seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have those little benches in the mall. After you standing there in front of Forever 21 for 5 minutes talking to this bitch, her feet are probably getting tired. You understand? Hey, come over here. Let me talk to you for a second. Come here into my office. You understand? You sit her down and you slide next to her. You understand what I'm saying? And you get a little bit closer to her. And you have to understand that these are the dynamics and ranges of interactions. You understand? And you have to practice these things. You have to be willing to try these things and do different things and record the data from what happens. Okay, sometimes you're going to try these things and chicks are not going to feel it. And it's going to be a bad interaction or whatever. But you have to figure out, try different things. You understand? Record the data and get better, because none of this happens automatically. I mean, I feel like I can speak for everybody on the panel. I doubt the very first time you ever went up to a chick and said, hey, I scanned the room and everybody in the, out of everybody in here, you were who I want in my bed tonight. I'm not sure if that shit worked on the very first try for EO. EO, am I wrong?
I probably didn't say it as smooth as I say it now. Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
But what it did though, but what it did, and just like anything that Miles, Lucario, everybody else does, is it gets a conversation going.
Exactly.
Right? So that's what it does. Yeah. Keep in mind something. Miles had a really brilliant segment right there, and just something to add on is that you got to get used to talking to women in real time. Not in real time, and using your environment to actually position things too. So, for example, let's say somebody drops a glass right next to her. You could kind of like grab her and pull her back, and kind of keeping her out of danger. And it's that little thing of grabbing her You know, like something falls or there's commotion, you grab her and put her behind you. You know, you put her behind you, and right there, she's thinking, "Oh shit, leader, security. This dude is assertive. He didn't go tuck himself underneath and leave me out here to dry, you know, whatever, out here to dry or whatever." So that he actually was assertive and protected me. Just the equivalent if you're driving in a car, you're driving, and the person in front, let's say you got a female in your car, and the car in front of you hits the brakes real fast. You should, like, a natural instinct for me is to actually grab, like, put my hand in front of the person in the passenger side to prevent them from hitting the windshield. So I just naturally am driving, and I'll like put my arm out to harness them, to protect them. And those little things like that, being able to react in real time to your environment. Hey, you got to be ready for anything. You can be ready for somebody to pull a gun out. You can be ready for somebody to be a commotion, whatever it is. You got to be ready for it, but also use what's happening to your advantage. So I just want to
let me add this, and I want guys listening to understand. You can get a woman horny by a conversation. Within your conversation, you can get a woman horny. What I would do when I would have conversations with women, and Miles mentioned it earlier, he said proximity. I like using the word crowding a woman's space. You know, I don't know, creepy shit, but crowding her space, because I want to see how receptive she is to me touching. Which, when I shake a woman's hand, I'll hold on to it a little bit longer. But also, while we're talking, I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer, and there's certain things that I'm saying that I'd rather whisper to her instead of just blurting the shit out 5 feet away. So what I'm doing is I'm seeing her body language. I'm seeing how receptive she is to me being in her space. Okay. Right. And if anyone knows anything about body language, there's open body language and closed off body language. You can tell if someone feels uncomfortable with you being close to them. So I would have certain conversations with women that have sexual overtures. And if I see the woman is getting giddy about it and we start talking about sex, there will be times where I would literally ask a woman that I just met, I bet your pussy getting wet, huh?
Right.
I bet your pussy getting wet. Now, sometimes the woman would be like, they would ignore it. The other times the woman would be like, I'm not telling you that. Her pussy's wet. You know what I'm saying? She says, I'm not telling you that. You know what I'm saying? And there will be other times where women was like, I bet you would like to know. Yeah, let me feel. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about women I first met. I'm not talking about a chick that I knew for 2 weeks and we ain't fuck yet. I'm talking about 10, 15-minute conversation. I'm talking my shit. But y'all got it, man.
Yeah, it's not just the verbal conversations that you have. It's also the carryover, gentlemen. A lot of you guys don't even know, I mean, not the guys on the panel, but a lot of y'all listening don't even understand your sexuality enough to know that it's just not the verbal game. It's how you set up your crib. It's how you are when you're with her. Right here, I wrote some things down. You got to be able to answer these questions to her by expressing yourself, because she's wondering, okay, what are the emotional and sexual benefits I'm going to get out of this guy? These are things that she's thinking. She's saying, can you pull the freak out of me yourself without me having to bring it out? Can you draw that out of me? And if you draw it out of me, are you trustworthy enough to, are you trustworthy and non-judgmental if I show you sides of me that I've never shown anybody before? That's just one thing. But guys out there, what's important, it's not just talking. Y'all guys think it's just, let me approach and let me say a few things. But you remember, I talked about the other day, too many of y'all guys have flooded the market with dick. You know what I mean? Y'all flooded the market. The thing about these men on this panel is that why they withhold the dick, that's what gives them the pull that women want, because they don't make it about the dick. They force the woman to see what the fuck she's about. But the woman knows when they get with these men that the benefits are so great that they are willing to be with these guys, even if they have women. They're willing to be with these guys because the emotional and sexual mental emotional part of them knows that if I get with one of these guys on this panel, you know what? They're gonna take me to places I've never seen, not with just the penetration, but tapping into the mind of the woman, show her through text messages, through voice messages, through conversations, to a point where she's saying, oh my God, I wonder what EO's doing. I wonder what Miles is doing. What would 𝐒𝐈𝐒? Okay, Zach, I miss you guys. I miss you when you're not even around me, and I miss you, and I don't know why I miss you. That's what you want from them. But You can't get that if you, like K said before, if your fuck game is weak, that means that if you just want to fuck, then that's going to tell her the lack of experience that you have. These men have experience because they already know the pussy's theirs. So why do we need to make it about the fucking? It's just a matter of time when you just going to give it to me.
Right. And I want to respond to that question real quick, and we'll go to 516 on the line. So it's saying, what are some reasons women get cold after heating them up with your verbal game? Well, sometimes what happens is that you're not heating them up with your verbal game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're talking, but you're not really doing anything, and you don't realize it. So one key component with Mouthpiece is listening and being aware. You understand? So you have to listen to what she's saying and also be aware of how she's responding to what you're saying. You see what I mean? And so if you're not aware, sometimes you think you're doing something, but you're not really. So it's almost like sometimes guys say, oh, I think, I probably turned her off, but she wasn't turned on. Do you know she was even turned on in the first place? Now, sometimes what'll happen too is that if you're flirting, you're not taking the conversation or the sexual tension anywhere. So what happens is that she'll cool down and get cold because you're not moving the situation forward. It's almost like I've been in situations, back in the day where I'll meet a chick or whatever and we flirting and then we might be kissing or whatever, but we're like an hour in just doing that at the spot when I should have been left with her like a half an hour ago. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just continuously doing the same thing and not moving the situation forward. So sometimes when you're not moving the situation forward, the situations get stale and it gets cold, and then therefore nothing's gonna come from it. So you got to be able to do what you're doing, but also continue to move the situation forward so that it can be in a position where things are like going somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want to heat it up and then it just gets to that point where it gets stale. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that it goes into completion.
I would say a lot of guys, because having a woman attracted to you and being able to maintain that attraction is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's you can get a woman attracted to you in a brief moment, but can you maintain that level of momentum?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of guys, they can't. Okay, and it's not even about fucking a woman that first night. It's about, can you maintain that momentum for months and even years? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because when we talk about maintaining attraction, for you to even be in a relationship or one that's conducive to both of you, where it's mutually beneficial and it's healthy, you have to be able to maintain attraction for years. You know how much game you gotta have for that shit?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they ain't ready for that conversation. They ain't ready for that conversation.
That was dope, KZ. Let me also say shout out to Beauty for Fun for the $10 super chat. Also, another part of that we talked about layers earlier. Sometimes you got to give a woman an out. Like you could over pursue and she's not ready for that yet. Like she's got some stuff in the background and she's got to fix that first. And she's like, oh shit, I don't want to go to this dude yet. Like he's fine as shit. He knows what the fuck he's doing. He knows what he wants. My life right now is chaotic. Give her an out and say, hey, check this out. Clearly right now, your life isn't set up to do what we need to do. So when it is, get back at me. So don't beg her. Don't over pursue it. You got to remember timing is primo in the game when dealing with women, dealing with anything really. So just remember, sometimes a boss player with game understands that you got to give a woman an out sometimes and back off and leave it with her. Listen, get your affairs in line. And when you do that, hit me up. And then when they do hit you up, they are very, very ready for what you were initially introducing.
Right. So let's go to this call real quick. 516 and then 404. 516. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man? My question is, I've been having trouble with this online dating shit. Like, I've been having trouble, like, on Tinder, like, getting swipes back or whatever. So I was just wondering if any of you guys knew any professional photographers that could step my online dating game up.
Well, wouldn't you know, we got one on the panel.
Now go to shout out to 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. She I heard this. I saw her talking about this in the chat. There's a website called Snapper, SNAPPR. Snapper. Go to that website and you could book a session with a professional photographer in your town.
Right.
Yeah. But here's my thing. I think y'all put too much emphasis on a picture, man. Because once she gets past here's the problem with I say, if you want to get a professional photographer,
I'm getting like no swipes.
I know, but it's not just the photo. Don't you have a profile on Tinder? Don't Tinders have profiles, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So you don't think she's gonna look at your photo, then go down and what does your profile say about you? What is your write-up that says about you? What does it say, sir?
6'1".
Already lost.
My college I went to. And,
already lost.
That's it.
Boring. Y'all guys fall into the trap of y'all fall into the bullshit trap that these women do all the time on profiles. When they write those bullshit ass profiles, they ain't talking to us on the panel. They talking to you weak motherfuckers because they know y'all gonna listen to that bullshit. They want you to describe how tall you are and this and, what you do when you want to take long walks and all that silly ass shit. There's no clear, concise, impactful in what you're saying. So why, answer this question, why would a woman should swipe on you? Tell us right now, why should she talk to you?
I mean,
no, that's not. I mean, it's not an answer.
But you know what I'm saying? When I get in shape, I'm gonna start posting.
No, that's not the. No. We're in the moment. What? Okay, I'm gonna ask you real quick. What is 2 + 2?
4.
Okay, you answer that in 1 second. Now, what is so special about you that when she sees your photo or your profile, that she should swipe right or left or whatever the fucking way she swipes? What is it about you?
I mean, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing right now. Nothing.
Oh, man.
Well, he ain't got no confidence. He lost cause because he said, once I start working out, so he believes that him being able to get women is all about his physical aesthetics. Okay. Now, it's not that can't help you, but your mental is all fucked up. Your mindset is like shot. You know what I'm saying? So, look, realgamenotheory.com. Go there. We all got some dope shit. It's some bosses up here. It's some real true to life motherfuckers up here. Find someone to help you because, bro, we can't help you on this platform right now. You need some work.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna say
ain't something to be mean. Yo, you got it.
Yeah, shout out to 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒 for that. Miles could probably support what I'm about to say too. Is if you don't have your mental down, you'll just take soulless pictures.
That's
okay. You'll take soulless pictures, man.
That's a gem right there, people.
Yeah. You'll just take soulless pictures, and you'll waste the photographer. He'll be like, "Damn, I don't even want to edit this garbage right here." Like I couldn't even do nothing with this. So you want to get the man right, and then once you get the man right, hire one of these men, and once you get the man right, then hire a photographer. That way, your confidence, your self-belief shows up in the pictures. So just remember, you guys could take some soulless pictures, man, if you're not happy with yourself.
Facts.
Right. That's true. And on top of that, see, the thing is, what people don't realize, right, with online dating is that it's overall, meaning like you gotta know how to navigate the whole thing. So okay, let's say for example, for sake of argument, you started working out, you started getting fit, and you took some better pictures. Now you swiping right and you get matches. Now what do you say to these matches you got? Right? Now, how do you get those matches off the site to come actually see you? You see what I'm saying? What do you say in your profile? All of these things matter. You see?
I want to know, caller. If you match, what would you say to a woman?
If I match, I would be like, "Hey, what's up?" That would be my first.
But what if she's not a "Hey, what's up" kind of woman?
Yeah, like what you do for a living, where you from, how you living, like.
See, you fucking up. How you living? Where you're from? Caller. Do you really care about where she's from?
Or how she's living?
I mean, not really. I mean,
you think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
All right. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta know, listen, because look, if you saying, "Hey, what's up?" right? Remember, she got 50 other guys that said, "Hey, what's up?" in her inbox. Right. So what's going to make her want to respond to you? If 50 other guys said, "Hey, what's up?" right? And let's say
to be honest, I got this book called I know y'all know like Neil Strauss or whatever.
Oh,
man, who gives a fuck about a book?
Yeah,
man. Fuck, you should say you got EO's book. Oh man, come on, dog. Don't
and Lucario's book too.
I got Neil Strauss book. So yeah, my fault. And he's been doing like these pickup lines in the back of the book or whatever.
Oh, this nigga.
Do you know it, right, brother? Do you know who you talking to on this panel? You think any of us use the goofy ass pickup lines, brother? You think that?
Nah.
Take that book. Go get some chocolate, graham crackers, and motherfucking marshmallows, and burn that book and make a s'mores out that shit, and throw that shit away after you get done. Cause you fucking up. You should be like, I got EO's book. I got Lucario's book. Man, fuck all the motherfuck boys who ain't tell you that goofy ass shit, man.
Hey, and on the real too. A dude with game, even when a woman is coming at him in a message, she could be goofy too. Like sometimes girl come at you like, hey, how's your day going? I never used to respond to that shit.
Right. Exactly.
I never ever responded to how was your day. I would just say, yo, check this out. Meet me Thursday. Right to it. Or position it where I wanted to go. So never. That's another thing. Dudes with game. Hey, we ain't answering that bullshit. We ain't answering a woman's question. Hey, how are you doing? How's your day going? We ain't answering that shit. We're going right to where we want things to go. Because remember, if you rely on what she's saying, it ain't going nowhere. So just remember that, man.
And on top of that, you're following her lead.
That's right.
Okay, redirect the woman. Look, gentlemen, all you motherfuckers listening, every time you approach a woman, one of the first things on your mind is, damn, she's sexy. I wouldn't mind tapping that. Now, my thing is, are you saying and or doing things that's conducive to that happening? Okay, what he's saying is, how's it going? How's it hanging?
How you live?
How was your day? How's you live? Where are you from? So how many siblings do you have? So have you ever broken a limb before? And if you had a cast, was it a plaster or fiberglass cast? I wonder. And did a lot of people sign it? I mean, who gives a fuck about that shit?
Right.
You know
so caller, how what would you do to get the girl to come see you?
I would just to be honest, my formula is like I've been like experimenting with this stuff. Like I know Steve told me to burn the book, so I've just been experimenting with the pickup lines in the book or whatever. And to be honest, it gets you to a response, at least one response.
Do you think? Wait.
What I'm saying is, what do you say though to get them to come see you? Like, what would you say? You match with a girl. What are you saying to let it to for her to come see you?
I would be like, "You trying to chill?"
Really? Wait. What if she's not a you trying to chill type woman? What if she's not a you trying to chill type woman? What you gonna do then?
I don't know.
But they'll tell you that shit in them goofy ass books that there are different women that have different personalities. You got some hey baby yo mama type women. You got some hey women let's chill. But then you got some women that love motherfucking men. So you gotta think, brother.
Well, my thing is this, caller. We don't have pickup lines. You know why we don't got pickup lines? Because we tailor make what we say to women based on the situation.
There you go, man.
We're witty enough, astute enough, and have enough game to literally tailor make what we say based on how we feel in the moment and based on what we're seeing from the woman, based on their interaction. Bro, there is no direction I can't take my shit in. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how I fucking feel. Y'all using these pickup lines. The problem with pickup lines is women heard them all before. When y'all motherfuckers use these goofy ass pickup lines, women have heard them all before. Caller, I'm gonna peep you to something. You might not know this. Matter of fact, I know you don't know this shit. When women first meet you, they know within the first minute, 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, they know whether or not you are someone they would consider fucking. It doesn't mean they would fuck you, but they know whether or not they look at you as someone they may consider fucking.
I've noticed that.
Okay. Really? You know that? Okay. So why would you use pickup lines? Because caller, this is what women do. All women know you want to fuck. So you know what women do when men approach them? They sit back and they wonder, how is he going to come at me that's different from the last 20 motherfuckers? And they wait for you to open your mouth and start talking. And as soon as you start talking with that pickup bullshit, he like the last 100. And then they fucking reject you.
Right. That's facts, because they have a filtering system to reject you. So if you saying some shit like, yo, so you want to chill, right? Then again, that puts you in a certain category of men where she's like, all right, next dude. Because what you should be doing on these sites, and let me tell you the reality of online dating. You understand? Because I've done this shit for years, right? You have to understand, on online dating is the mecca of attention whoring. You understand what I'm saying? Women are on there for nothing. You understand? For no productive reason at all. You understand what I'm saying? There's women on there just trying to get over their ex and seeing how many guys they can match with. There's women on there that just want to have conversations with guys. They're not going to go and meet anybody. So you got to already sift through all that first. Second, you have to know how to interact with the messages to be able to get her off the site to actually see you, to actually see if she's the type of woman who wants to get off the site to see you. So you got to sift through that. But again, it's you being direct, you knowing exactly what you want. Because let me ask you this question. What does it mean to chill? What do you mean by chill?
I mean, like you come over, maybe watch some like Netflix or whatever, watch some TV shows or whatever, and then we go from there.
Wait.
Hold on, wait. Let me ask you a question though. What do you actually want to do though? For real? What do you want to do?
I'm trying to fuck, but
okay. No. Let me stop you right there. Now, think about being a woman who is like, I want to find a guy who's going to entertain me, but I don't want to have to fuck him. Right now. Who's the guy that's going to do that? Is it the guy that says let's chill, or is it the guy that says let's fuck? Right? Because if she responds to the guy that says let's fuck, then she's going to say, damn, I'm going to have to fuck this guy if I go see him because he said let's fuck and I said yes, right? But if you say let's chill, and let's say she actually comes to see you, guess what she going to do? She going to eat your popcorn, she going to drink your Pepsi and your Coke.
And smoke your weed.
Smoke your weed, and then when you trying to fuck, she gonna be like, it's getting late, I gotta go, and then you gonna be, hitting us up, sounding like this.
I don't know what to do.
That's gonna be you,
God,
brother.
Facebook, help me. I can't believe this shit. All these months I've been dealing with her.
That's gonna be you.
I just thought she was official. She lied to me.
That's gonna be you, bro.
That's my part. She was so official. She lied to me.
I feel what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So, bro, you got work to do, man. You got to get them pictures right. You got to get that bio right, and you got to know how to respond to these girls on these sites to get them to see you, and also not only get them to see you, but you want to get them to come to you with the premise of what you're actually trying to do. So it's not necessarily what you have to say specifically on the app, y'all want to fuck, but what it is that either you have to let her know what you want to do in that direction, or you have to bring her into your orbit and vet her to see if she's the type of chick you want to fuck, and then proceed with your mouthpiece to make that happen. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to learn these steps. Like right now, it just seems like you're trying to wing it, and that's not going to help you out. You're going to be in for a rude awakening, because online dating is a whole nother fucking monster. You understand what I'm saying? I don't wish online dating on no nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because the shit is ridiculous. So, but again, it's a good tool if you know what you're doing. So again, I suggest you go to Real Game No Theory, hit us up. You understand what I'm saying? And we'll help you out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Is that where can I find like a good foolproof profile description? Like, where can I find that?
Bro, go to realgamenotheory.com.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just say this real quick. Lucario is probably the best person to really get at about the Tinder shit. Just to be all the way real about it.
So I'll be on that shit heavy, but go to Bad Boy membership, because I have 2 programs on online dating, bro, of how to like really like, the type of pictures you should use, the shit to say in the bio, how many messages you should even go back and forth with a chick, how to set the date, all of that stuff. You see what I'm saying? So you got to learn all of those things. That's going to maximize your shit. You understand what I'm saying? All right, brother. And before you go, real quick, I want to mention what EO said earlier, and that's very important. It's about, you got to have that confidence, because I'm telling you, that's going to show up in the pictures. You understand what I'm saying? And that shit is so real. I remember this was years ago. I lived in Williamsburg, and I remember I fucked this girl at my crib, right? And I walked into the train station. While we was in the train, we was waiting for the train, and she took a picture of me and her, and she sent me the picture. And if you saw the look on my face, you understand what I'm saying? In that picture, I had to look like, yeah, nigga, I just did that shit heavy. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
A picture is worth 1,000 words. That's a true statement.
That shit is facts. So bro, you got to get that mind right so that when you do take them pictures, it'll come out in your, you know what I'm saying, in that energy. You feel me?
And AO said those some real shit. Soulless pictures. I've seen some soulless pictures.
Soulless
where they don't have no joy in their life, no happiness in their life. They balls stay full. They never get drained unless they draining it. You know what I'm saying? And they pictures show it. So shout out to you for that shit.
And chill out on the big ass smiles too. Like don't look too happy because because then that could look corny and too forced too. So it's got to be just right. And remember, man, when you're taking a picture, when you guys taking pictures, amateur pictures from your phone, please be mindful of like positioning. You guys will take a picture where it's just your head, and then like 80% of the picture is the sky. Like it'd be just your head, and then 85% is the sky. Like and then part of one of my services is to edit and crop your photos. And it's like, man, I can't fuck with this shot. I'll just say, yo, you got to take that shit over. That's 85% clouds right there.
Right. Facts. Let's go to 404 and 303. 404, what's popping? Who this? 404. Going once. Going twice. All right, he's done. Okay, let's go to 303. 303.
Am I 303?
Yes, sir. What's going on, bro?
This nigga said, "Am I 303?" Nigga, what nigga? I don't know his own number and shit.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, bro. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Anyways, name's Bishop. Just wanted to first of all pay my respects to the panel. Been watching you guys for maybe 2 weeks now. Just soaking it up, Anyways, here's my situation. I've been practicing a bit with these like phone sex lines and these. Sorry if it's getting explicit or whatnot, but phone sex lines and these like dating sites where they're fake, like prostitutes and shit, trying to get your credit cards. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and so what I'm trying to do is get these bitches to break these contracts. So apparently, I figured out. They're one of this. I don't know if they're all under contracts. This one chick was under.
Okay, look, what's your fucking question, dog?
So
what is your question?
Anyways, I'm trying to figure out if there's either a more efficient way to get what I'm trying to get at, which is that this practice, like getting.
Yeah, you want practice? I got a dating chat line on the man mindset with women on there right now that want to fuck and they want guys to talk dirty to them. Are you man enough to do it?
And I'm on there. I'm doing all that. I got the membership. I got, consultations set up. I'm greasing all y'all pockets coming in the next couple of weeks. I'm serious.
Brother, but wait, you didn't answer the question. So are you on my dating chat line? Are you in the man mindset dating chat line?
I joined your chat line. They were trying to get me to pay money, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not there quite yet. I'm bouncing around with these free memberships real quick.
Okay, what is your question? What is your question?
I'm bouncing around with free memberships
so far.
I understand what
that's why you're not learning nothing, bro.
Right, what is your question? What is your question?
I'm just trying to figure out maybe a more efficient path to try to. So I'm trying to get the mechanics down, right?
You marked this at 1:32, 1:30. Go back and listen to the 1 hour, 30-minute mark of the show and go back and listen to your voice and listen to what we hear when we hear you. When we hear your voice, when you open your mouth, that told me you don't know how to fuck, you don't know how to eat pussy, you can't put flavor in a woman's ear, you can't put flavor in a woman's eyes, you know nothing about yourself to move pendulums on that woman when you opened your mouth. And if you can't see it, that's what women see about you. So why would a woman want to invest in you when you don't even believe in yourself, man?
I'm still trying to figure out what he's trying to do. I'm
confused. I'm baffled too.
Like what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
In one sentence or less, tell us what you're trying to do.
Ultimately, I'm trying to get them to break that contract of theirs, to go ahead and no matter what, come over, suck my dick.
What's the contract? What's this contract you talk of?
So these phones, like the bitches that are on these phone sex lines, these workers, these prostitutes, basically. Allowed
See, okay, hold on, caller, stop.
Okay.
Stop. No. What he's doing, he's calling up these 976 numbers, and he's trying to get these women to fuck for free. Like, hey, well, number one, a lot of these chicks is fat, bro. A lot of these chicks is fat, bro. Hold on, caller. A lot of these chicks. See, your problem is you watch these infomercials at 2:00 in the morning, and they're having these sexy ass bitches, and you think they look like that. No, they don't. like the video that Steve showed at the beginning of the shit with the chick hopped out the car. Hold on, caller. Hold on, mother. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Shut the fuck up. So when the chick hopped out the car and she was all fucking flubby and looked like a double cheeseburger and shit, that's what the fuck they look like. They're not bad bitches, bro. So why not just go and meet women face to face where you can see what the fuck they look like?
Nigga, take that back. You got no right talking that way about a double cheeseburger. I love double cheeseburgers, nigga. Don't you ever.
But caller, why are you trying to? So wait. Do you think that these women on these lines are just actual horny hot chicks trying to get dick? Is that what you think?
No. What I'm trying to do is see if I can develop what, the verbal game that I'm trying to spit to them enough to where I can actually convince one of these bitches to try it.
Oh my!
Like I don't know.
Why are you trying to do that?
Why?
Yes.
Just to see if I can. Really, I don't know. The idea.
How old is he?
I was like, maybe.
How old are you? How old are you, caller?
23 right now.
Okay, this is why you need to go to Real Game No Theory, man. I'm telling you right now. You are here's the problem. When they hear your voice, unfortunately, they gonna play less fuck, but the fuck that they gonna be doing is fucking you over. Don't think that they're gonna be interested in you. There's nothing about you that says my pussy's gonna get wet hearing your soft, feminine ass voice, brother. Your nuts haven't even dropped off your.
Right?
Hold on, caller. I actually have two questions for you. When was the last time you had sex?
All right.
Caller, when was the last time you had sex?
I'd say 6 months ago now.
6 months ago. Now, when you had sex, was it paid sex?
Paid? No.
So how long did you know the woman before you actually had sex with her? How long?
How long did I know her before I had sex with her? This was a girlfriend I had.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you another question. How many women have you actually had sex with in your life?
7.
I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you.
Let me ask this caller something real quick. Caller, you from LA, innit? You live in LA?
What's that?
You live in LA? You live in LA in California?
Me, no, I'm in Colorado.
Okay. Just by your voice and your inexperience, I feel like you should go out in public and try to go to coffee shops where they play like these nerdy chicks that go to coffee shops and play games and shit. You know how they play games at the tables, like in some of these trendy coffee shops. I feel like you need to go up in there and just kind of get to know people, because you kind of have this voice of a man who's developing, and you almost come off like a guy that's a gamer, or you play games like chess and shit. And this is not an insult. It's just what I'm getting, this vibe, kind of like this guy who's developing into a man and he's trying things. But you need to go to a local coffee shop, a little trendy place where there's females that hang out, and they play games. Like some of it over here in the city, they play games and shit. These nerdy chicks, and some of those nerdy chicks got a nice little booty on them and shit.
Yes,
so you need to try to holler at real women that are not working.
All of them, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So try to get out in public.
Comic-Con.
Coffee shops. Comic-Con's a big one too. Comic-Con. Yep. Because if you try to get a woman who's performing a job, she ain't gonna do that, bro. She ain't even there for that. She's there to make money. So you can't convert a lot of these women to doing what you want them to do if they're performing a task. Okay. So you're best to just go out in public and talk to real women in real life situations. But I recommend a trendy coffee shop. 𝐒𝐍'𝐓 said Comic-Con, things like that, because you just got kind of that voice of a man developing. You're young yet, and so And I would say talk to women in real life and do something like some form of activity so they can get to know your personality a little bit. Do something where it's interactive with people, and then that way you can kind of encourage, a date or something like that. Hey, this was fun. Let's do this again sometime one-on-one, and then you can get things going that way.
Let me ask the caller a question real quick. Caller, are you into anime or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be buying up all them comic books. Don't you worry.
Bro, there are Facebook groups. There are Facebook groups full of women who are into that shit. Go to Facebook and Google and then just put in the search like anime groups. Bro, there are tons of women, good-looking women.
Yeah.
Can I say something to the caller real quick? Caller, I kind of.
Oh, I mean,
caller.
Done? Oh.
Yeah, I just want to say I kind of respect where you're coming from. You have a certain particular goal that you're trying to, accomplish, and that's cool. What I would say to you is maybe like take baby steps, right? See if you could go out and get a chick to do something simple, like, walk 10 feet this way with you, or I don't know, make her rub her tummy and pat her head at the same time, or, make her, take off her shirt. I don't know, whatever. The point is,
like,
I'm saying, just take steps with the shit.
Caller, I'm gonna give you an example.
You know what I've been doing.
Well, wait, but you haven't been doing it. Okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna give you an example because I'm a nerd and a geek like you are. Okay, I'm a nerd and a geek. All right, so there are two shows that came. One on Amazon Prime, called the cartoon one. I forgot the fucking cartoon name. And then you have one that called Jupiter's Legacy, right? And in Facebook, they have groups of sci-fi chicks cosplay, beautiful looking nerdy girls, right? And I'm like, yo, Jupiter's Legacy is hot. I've been binging that. And then I got at least 500 motherfuckers talking.
You trying to sell me on it? Because I'm not
trying to sell you on it. I'm trying to say you got to stay in your lane. When I'm saying to you, you're a sci-fi nerd kind of guy, right? So I'm trying to show you how to get in your lane and how to use the sci-fi that you watch to go into these groups and tell them about what you watch and your thoughts. And then that's how you're going to pull the women in, brother. I'm not trying to complicate this. I'm telling you, it works. I do it. It works. They eat it up. They're like, oh my God, well, what'd you like about it? And all this other stuff. I'm talking about fine, beautiful looking women. And they're nerds and geeks, just like in your lane, right? If not, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. See, we trying to help them. That's why I mentioned the anime shit. That's why EO said what he said, and I mentioned the comic. Because I can tell. He the type of motherfucker that's into all that shit. The Star Trek, Trekkie motherfuckers. Yeah. Bro, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. There are some badass looking women that are into that type of shit who will be compatible with you.
I feel like you're trying to sell me on the idea, and I'm
no, we're not trying to sell you on the idea because bro,
hold on. Wait. We're not trying to sell you on the idea, brother. We're trying to keep you in your lane. We're EO and all the guys who heard what you're saying. We're taking what you like to do.
The advice. I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing now.
Will you just shut the fuck up, please, and listen? Will you shut the fuck up and listen? Because all that shit you hear on that 900 things, those motherfucking nerdy geek girls do the same shit, motherfucker. They do the same shit that those 900 women that you like. They just need you to lead them to that, brother. That's how easy it is.
Hey, Steve, check this out. I remember back in the day, I met this group of people, and they were having American Horror Story parties on Wednesday nights.
Oh yeah.
There was some sexy ass bitches up in there, bro. They're all drinking. Everybody brought a bottle of wine. There was like 14, 15 bottles of wine sitting out, and you could just go ahead and sample it. All of us sitting together. Do you know how much I cleaned up at them American Horror Story parties, man? So you gotta. This is what you gotta do, man. You need to have like a Harry Potter party, bro.
Yes,
you need to have a Harry Potter party, man. Get you some of them nerdy gamer chicks, invite them to the crib and clean up, man. That's what you need.
Also, cosplay. That cosplay shit.
Cosplay.
Women are in. Bro, all over Facebook. I see some badass women. I'm like, damn, they sexy as a motherfucker. That cosplay shit. Get on that shit too.
Woo.
And not just for the caller, for y'all motherfuckers listening,
Yeah.
Yo.
Seriously, it's easy. It's so easy. It's not fair because you have Meetup. They got meetup.com and Facebook groups specifically like for E. They got Harry Potter. They got Jupiter's Legacy. They've got all anime. You name it. They're groups of women, not kids, women that love that shit, that want to connect with another guy that likes what you like, brother. So use that shit, man.
Look, caller. All we're trying to do, really, if you really want to break it down, is expand your dating pool. That's right. And instead of you calling 976 numbers dealing with some hippos, you know what I'm saying? We're saying there are some real women who look good that you can meet face to face and fuck with.
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to date any of them. I'm literally just trying to type those words.
Right, fuck them, date them, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
I'm not trying to date.
Who said date?
I'm taking literal baby steps, bro.
Brother, you ain't got no fuck.
Wait. Hold on. That motherfucker said baby steps. You gave yourself away. You a virgin, ain't you? You said baby steps.
Pussy.
You said baby steps. You said, I caught you, nigga. You said baby steps. A motherfucker that fucked 7 chicks would never say baby steps. We caught you, nigga. We caught you, nigga. Nigga, you a fetus in the game. Nigga, you a fetus. Don't lie, bro. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. We caught you, dog. We caught you.
You ain't fucking.
All right, your words gave you away.
You're asking if I'm a...
Man, get to the next caller, man.
Oh, yeah, because the phone lines is lighting up, caller.
Next caller, man.
You have to figure that out, my brother. Let's go to somebody's. Let's go to 718. 718, what's popping? Who this?
Fuck you.
Hold on, they want me to push this button.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
If you guys just want me to push the button, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, these motherfuckers be holding for that long just to say that goofy shit.
Yeah.
That's a goddamn shame. A goddamn shame.
All right, so 909, what's popping? 909, what's good? Who this?
Hey, I think that's me, right?
Yeah, you good? What's going on?
Okay. Hey, what's up, man? Appreciate y'all's show. My name is Nate. I'm a trucker. And my question is, what's my best avenue as far as trying to date these bras out here, man? Because, you know what I mean? We on the road a lot. And, you know, I tried the online dating. I tried all these other, you know, I had an ex-girlfriend I was with for a while, you know. But now I'm trying to figure out my next role.
Nate.
Trying to get back in the game.
Oh, Nate. That is so good.
Let me say this.
I'll go after
you. Steve, you want him? You want him?
I'll go after you, Zach. Oh,
okay.
my God. Yeah.
Let me just say this, because I actually had a consultation with a guy who's a trucker.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like, just fuck the chicks at the truck stops. Like, when you pull in and you spend like, just fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Just fuck them. Because you said dating. So if you're a trucker, so let me ask you a question. Out of a 7-day stretch, how long are you on the road? Every 7 days?
Oh, man, I'm OTR, so I go weeks and weeks without being home.
Okay, so it makes no sense to seriously date a woman. Every woman you deal with should be fuck bait. It should be like, we just fucking. It doesn't make no sense to, like, now if a chick want to wait on you and you can come back and you can be like, hey, I'm about to lay my head to eat a warm meal, and she willing to be there for you in between the other dudes she's fucking, then you can set that up. I'm not saying don't.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm saying is, because the dude I was talking to, did a consultation with, out of Chicago. It's funny, you know, that's where he was at. But he was telling me how he would go to these different truck stops where he would park his truck at, and how these women would be trying to hit on him. And I'm like, what's up? You ain't fucking them? Well, I don't know. And he was doing all this hemming and hawing and bullshit. And I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because he was telling me how they was hitting on him, and they were asking him, so what do you do when you're not driving your truck? And I'm like, bro, come on, y'all. Like, you ain't getting in on that.
Okay.
No. So do you have similar experiences?
Really quick.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, Nate.
I got something if I can. You know, we got this thing out here called lot lizards, and I want to make sure to decipher between they're basically prostitutes for the truck drivers, and we can get caught up with that and lose our livelihoods. So I mean,
I'm not talking about them.
We try to decipher, you know what I mean?
Nate, you're doing it all wrong. Let me tell you that. Okay, Nate. Now I'm aging myself.
I'm a big fan of y'all, man. All right.
Now we got you, Nate. We love this great question, Nate. Real quick, In 1996, when I got plugged into this thing called the World Wide Web through AOL.com and Yahoo Chat, and I got plugged in. Fuck y'all. It opened the goddamn vortex door of pussy where every state, every city, Nate, you got to get a chart, name the state. You got to be able to talk to all these women. So when you come in town, Nate, you letting them know I'll be in next week. Guess what? You gonna get the baked chicken or the steak. You let them know the meal. They'll fuck you, feed you, house you. Nate, y'all don't understand how y'all. This is not fair right now.
Steve.
I'm sorry.
No, his shit should be like an FBI National Syndicate board where he got thumbtacks on this city. He got strings on him. When I go here, I'm gonna hit up there. I got bro. You should have chicks in every major city, man, waiting on you.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say this. There's
I'm probably to purchase something to get that level.
Let me give this caller some song lyrics real quick. Every other city we go, every other video, wherever I go, I see the same hoe. So every city you should have a hoe up there, bro. Not a professional hoe, but a hoe, your hoe. So when you're at the Walmart, let's say you stop in Kansas, Wichita, and you're at the Walmart.
Yes.
So you're up in there getting a couple things for yourself. You see a fine little chick, you let her know, hey, I come through here once a week on Thursdays. Let's hook up next Thursday. Let's hook up. Me and you would do a little something fun when I'm in town. You do the same thing every time you go to every city. You in Wichita, Columbus, Chicago, wherever. Every time you're there, you let them know the deal. Listen, I drive a truck. I come through here once every 2 weeks, and I want you and I to unite when I do that. So here's my information. Text me. I'll set something up. I'll let you know a couple days in advance when I'm gonna be in your city, and then you and I'll have some fun. And this is something you should do with every single woman. Every city you're in.
And you got it easy because it's real. You're not making up shit. Like there's some niggas that when they holler at chicks, they act like they don't live in the city because they really got a girlfriend or wife that live in the same city. So they try to act like they visitors and shit. I'm saying, don't ask me how I know that. But look, I'm just saying. So I'm just saying. But you know, I was.
What about the online dating? I got a couple
everywhere.
Yeah, use all that.
All that, man. Once you get him to play with the pussy and make him submit,
you have a consultation, and you got.
Man, you had to get on the back end. You got to find one of us, man, because we all gonna tell you the same day way, dog. It's people think it's hard, man. These women love it. Let's say I'm not gonna give no names. Let's say one of us allegedly says, you know what, I'm gonna be in, I don't know, Dayton or Ohio or fucking Montana. Just give me an example, and we post that. On our chat, our Facebook or whatever. You know how many women that are in that area say, are you gonna come see me? Are you gonna come see me? Can I get to see you? When am I gonna get to see you? Yeah, brother, I'm telling you, it's oh my God. I get so excited about that shit because it's so easy, brother.
Hey, and Steve, check this out. Women love it anyway because they got their own shit going on, and you might just be a little Thursday night fling for them. And then you're gone for 2 weeks. You're not around hawking her, watching her, holding her accountable for anything. You're just like a nice little dick retreat for her on a Thursday night. That's what it is.
I like that. And just not to cut you off, but I'm already kind of like that, like personality wise. Like I like to just be. That's why I got in the trucking because I like to just be on my own and I don't like to be cooked up with a girl or whatever. You know, I like to see them and then be out.
But caller,
it kind of
you're not making it work to its optimum level. You're not really taking advantage. You're not taking it, bro. If I had a second life, I would be a trucker like you, bro. With no kids, no woman, no nothing, just on the road, making some money, stacking my bread for retirement, and in the meantime. I got, like EO was saying, every city we go, I got different hoes like everywhere.
That's right.
So different areas. When I go, a lot of you truckers, y'all be eating them fucking sandwiches from the cooler and shit. I'm going to a home cooked meal. It's bad, nigga. You know what I mean? Every fucking time.
Yeah.
That's real.
All right, caller. So you got all that information because we got a few more people we got to get to. But yo, man, we appreciate the call, my brother. All right, so let's go to 925.
That's a good call.
925, what's popping? Who's this? 925.
Hello, you hear me?
What's going on?
What's up, bro? Yeah, I just wanted to say, appreciate everything you do. I listen to y'all probably damn near daily. But
appreciate it.
I just wanted to say that I was agreeing with some of your points, but it was like earlier in the show.
Mm.
So I don't know if it's still relevant, but damn. It's been so long, my fault. I can't even think about it right now. I'm kind of doing stuff. I didn't know.
Caller,
You sound
nervous. You sound real nervous, Caller. You all
Relax,
right?
brother.
Sound like he cold or something. You cold?
No, relax. Ask the question, bro. What's up?
Y'all gotta forgive me. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'll be doing like 3-hour walks, bro.
Well, stop walking. If you can't walk, keep going, brother. Come on. What's your question?
Nah, bro.
Look, nigga, all this goddamn grunting and background noise. Cut all that shit out,
dog. What's your question?
On that trail, man. You're on that
So, brother, what's your question? What's going on?
I wanted to comment earlier when y'all was talking about how a lot of the game be psychological.
Mm.
And I think it's true for both, men and women. Because it's like, the way you think, the way you feel about yourself, it kind of sets the tone for everything that you do. Like, I was going to use an example, like, back in the day, I was on that whack shit where I was like, I wasn't messing with black women, and I was just trying to talk to other females. And for some reason, East Indian women seemed like they was always feeling me. So every time I would get at them, I just had hella confidence. And so every time I get at them, they'd either give me their number or they'd be so honored that I, approached them that they would just be like hella happy and just on me. One of the girls, she actually was with her dude one time after I approached her. And she was like waving at me from across the mall. I thought this nigga was going to kill me. And I was just like,
All right, what's your question though, brother?
And I was just, damn.
All right, man. Why don't you go
call back. Call back.
Walking.
Formulate your thoughts.
I had to let him go. All right, so let's 346. What's popping? What's going on? 346. What up?
Hey, Wagon, can you coach me?
What, nigga? What? All right. He wanted me to hit the button.
Get the fuck out of here!
All right.
Get the fuck out of here!
All right, let's go to 215. 215. What's popping? Who this? What's going on?
What's going on, guys? Appreciate the call and all that. But I got 2 questions, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the first question is, how do I initiate contact in public places without saying things like "excuse me" like a robot?
Hold on. Look, hold on real quick. Look, hold on real quick. Some of y'all, the questions y'all are asking
like a robot,
are so fucking basic. like you really need to get coaching. Like we cannot fix you with all of us can answer you and say some profound shit, but it won't help you. You need coaching, extensive, your mindset. Some of y'all mindset is so fucked up, we got to rewire you. So, I mean, we can all tell you some shit that might help you, extend a conversation for 5 minutes, but you're still going to get rejected.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we say for that question, brother, because if you listen to your voice, you just ain't got it, brother. So it doesn't matter if you say "excuse me" or anything like that. You just ain't good. You just don't have it. But let me ask you a question: what did your parents teach you to do when adults were talking as a child? What did they teach you to say? Hey, mom. Hey, what did they teach you to say?
Like, excuse me.
Well, goddamn it! In that wow, and yet you sound like it's robotic. What's so bad about being a courteous?
Right.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, right?
What is a bean? Okay, what the fuck? I mean, you mean a buck?
Yeah. That's how we speak in Philly.
Well, it don't matter. Well, you have some problems. So okay, go ahead, man. What are you gonna say? Keep it a bean. What's the bean? Go ahead. Keep it a bean.
So I listen to a lot of red pill people. That's
All right, stop right there. Okay, that's where you wrong. See, you in the wrong space, brother. That's five doors down to the left. You talking to real motherfucking men on this panel. So all that pill shit, you want to throw that shit out, brother. Okay?
Caller. Here's a word of advice. When you say red pill to Steve, it's like saying fuck you. Steve ain't just, when you say red pill, like Steve is like, I ain't even interested in talking to them motherfucker no more. Get them off.
So what are you learning from the red pill?
Well, I'm learning things like, all right, there was one that said,
there was one.
They're going to think it's crazy, but it says chivalry is dead and shit like that. And,
God, see, call it.
How does that help you though? What have you learned to try to help yourself? You say you're trying to, figure out how to talk. What have you learned that helps you to talk?
Thank you, Miles.
Not a lot, to be honest.
Nothing.
Why the fuck you listening to them motherfuckers? Why you doing that? Why you wasting your time, bruh?
I don't know. I just came across it and
you don't know.
Look, caller, real quick. If you listen to all of us individually, we teach manhood shit, independent of fucking with women. We all about that first. Another thing we teach is about not being afraid of shit. When you listen to YouTubers, these motherfucking YouTubers, and they talk about dealing with women from a position of fear and concern, we don't deal with women from a goddamn position of fear and concern. We deal with women from a goddamn position of strength. When you're talking about red pill shit, women do this and women do that. No, that's not what we talk about. Okay, we talk about dealing with women from a goddamn position of strength. Anytime you hear any advice and it's fear-based and it's hate-based, like I hate this bitch, I hate bitches, I can't stand bitches. She for the street. She ain't yours, she's just your turn. When you hear shit like that, don't listen to them niggas. Don't listen to none of them motherfuckers. Okay. At the end of the day, one thing that we're gonna talk about. Yo, real quick, what's your slogan? It begins and ends with the man.
Right.
We talk about men first. You being true to yourself first. You understanding your self-worth, your self-value, being a self-assured man with self-respect and self-confidence. We talk about that shit first.
Right.
All that other, it ain't even about women first. It's about us. It's about you being a well-rounded man, you standing on your square, you being on point, you being authentically yourself, okay, unapologetically, and you don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it.
Right. So, bro, I'm telling you, go to realgamenotheory.com, hit us up, and we'll help you out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. All
right, man. Appreciate the call. All right. So let's go to two. Hold on. Oh shit. I done hung up on the wrong person. My bad. Let's go. 404. What's going on? Who's this? If I hung up on you, call back. My bad. 404. What's popping?
What's going on, fellas? How's it going?
Chilling. What's good?
That's good. I was just listening to the show, and the title of the show is "Controlling the Conversation with Women." Right.
Mm.
So my question is, like, I want a conversation with women. I actually got two of them. How do you actually? What are some good topics to give a female game? What are to give?
Let me start on this one real quick.
Or that will get her to remember what I.
All right. Let me say this, and guys, this is all right. Let me say this real quick. This kind of is an overview of this topic. You got to control the conversations that are going on in your head before you can control the conversations that you have with other people. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's a big one. What's going on in here has to be under control before you can have it under control out here. Okay. And if
hold up. Let's just stop for a second. I'm gonna need Coach EO to say that shit again, and I'm gonna need some fucking applause from Lucario because that was a bar.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it, man. The conversation in here must be controlled before you can control the conversation out here.
Facts. That's real talk. That's real talk.
And to go to every man's talking point on this platform here right now, it's not about what the woman. You're too concerned about what she's gonna think and feel and her opinion of you. Your opinion of you has to be supreme. That way, no matter what you say to a man, woman, child, dog, whomever, that shit is dope. That shit is dope. So I'm telling you, the conversation up here must be controlled before the conversation out here can be controlled.
Okay. So once the conversation of fear is controlled, what are some good topics or some good things to teach her that you
What's dope about your life, bro?
But right now I'm just still trying to get everything in order. I'm trying to get
Okay. Caller, let me ask you a question. Caller, hold on real quick. How old are you?
Yes, sir.
How old are you? We can't hear you. You're breaking up. You said 17?
I'm 27 years old.
Oh, you're 27. Okay, you're 27.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm gonna ask you another question. I'm gonna need you to be honest, fam. Be honest, fam. How many women have you had sex with in your life? We're not judging you. We're just trying to see where you're at with your mentality.
How many women has right now? About grab pan, about 26.
I don't believe you.
Well,
I don't, fam. I don't fucking believe you, fam. I don't fucking believe you, fam.
A lot to you.
Wait, okay, so let me ask you a question. How did you give us some examples? Hold on, caller.
Yeah.
Give us some examples of how you met these women and how you got them into bed. What'd you say?
All right, I met them in coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
I met bitches walking on the street.
Mm-hmm.
About 10 of them be about one night stands type shit. And I met other bitches like, let me see, just talking. Like,
wait. I think it said, "Let me see."
So wait.
It said, "Let me see."
Wait, so what was? Okay, so what was your original question then? What was your original question? Was how to talk to women?
You know, how to give them game, basically. Like, what are some good topics of giving them game? Like, that they want to know.
Wait, hold on. So you're asking, hold on. So you're asking how to talk to women or how to give women game? Which one are you talking about?
Right. How to get what topics? What are specific games should I give a woman? Like, what are games to give? What are a good example of a game to give a woman? If you understand what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're asking. Okay,
for like life. For life. You know what I'm saying? Situation like, you know, some people might give a woman game on how to park her car or how to, you know what I'm saying, how to, like, I know one thing I tell people is like, try to back up when you park your car because it's more safer.
Okay, so wait, okay, so you're asking, hold on. So you're asking, how do you give women game on how to like upgrade her mind and life and learn how to do shit? Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, sorry for not putting in a correct form, but
okay,
that's exactly what I meant.
Okay, so he's basically saying, how do you upgrade a woman's mind, give her some game and all that other stuff? Y'all can take it.
You know what? Like it's everything though. Like caller, hear me out. Everything you say to her should be evolving her game, introducing her to game. For example, where y'all are going, you could tell her what kind of atmosphere it is and how to dress for that. That's you coaching and showing her how to dress for the occasion. So it's gradual and it's every moment that you're putting her on game. So it's not like we could give you specific talking points like, hey, show her how to change her oil tomorrow. Like we ain't doing all that. Like it's gradual. It's moment to moment in real time. What's going on in life in your environment and what's going on between the two of you that is constantly putting her on game. You should be more interested in just leading the entire process. Just leading should be the emphasis, not necessarily how you're leading. Leading in general. Leading in general.
Okay, so there's a such thing of giving her game too early, right? Also, like just leader as it goes, right? That's what you're saying.
See, now this is a scarcity mindset that you're in scarcity right now because you're trying to keep her. See, you're trying to put her on game so you can keep her. A man with game and has a dope life is just living, and she just there. Okay, he's just living his life, and she just happens to be part of it at this time. So she's just in front of him. She's around him. So she's naturally absorbing game. So if your emphasis is like, oh, I got to keep this woman attracted to me by putting her on game, then you're living in a scarcity mindset right now. But if you're just being yourself, a dope ass dude doing dope shit and including her in on that, then naturally she'll be put on game. Naturally.
Facts.
Let me add this real quick. Caller, real quick, caller. If you have a roster of 5 women and they all fall off because they're dating men who want to be booed up in a relationship and they all stop fucking with you at the exact same time, you should be able to get a roster of 5 women in 30 days. Easily. Okay? The problem with a lot of guys is the problem with a lot of guys is a lot of guys, they take a month or longer to kind of get one woman in pocket. Okay, a lot of you guys, that take a long time. A lot of you guys, because you feel invested. You feel like you invested so much time, and a lot of y'all motherfuckers do all these goddamn dates, which I hate. Y'all do that shit, and you feel like I got this woman in pocket, so y'all don't want to let her go. And what happens is when she starts to disrespect you and treat you like you ain't shit, you make excuses for the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of y'all motherfuckers do that. I'm not saying you specifically, but a lot of guys, they'll call up to EO show, to Lucario show, to whoever show, and they'll say, well, she did this. What can I do to get her back over here? And my thing is this. Y'all take these women too goddamn serious. It's not that fucking serious. They're women. Okay? But bro, okay, I think Steve says they're accessories. I say they're recreational. Okay? A woman is like a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, Carl, let me ask you a question. Do you play pickup basketball?
Pickup basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I play that.
Do you hold on real quick? Do you care if you win or lose? Do you care if you win or lose?
Yes.
You do care.
You want to get picked up again?
Okay. All right. So let me ask you another question. Is the main reason you play pickup basketball is just because the fun of it, the sport of it?
Mm-hmm.
That's how women should be.
Yes.
The same way. The same way. Recreation, a hobby. Y'all got it, man.
All right, caller. Well, caller, we appreciate your call, my brother. You understand what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying, talk to these chicks, upgrade their mind, how you can upgrade it, and you'll get the shit cracking. But we got one more call. Let's and guys, hit the like button. We got damn near over 500 people watching on, you know, all across all platforms. Hit the goddamn like button on whichever channel you're watching this. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you hit that like button so we can spread the game around heavy. You feel me? All right, so let's go to 868. 868. What's popping? Who's this?
Good night, guys. Good night.
What up?
All right, my question is basically, how do I close the deal? Because I've been listening to Steve. I use this stuff all the time. I tell these women I want to know them in an intimate way. Then they ask me, what does that mean? And then I explain, it's not just sex. And I'm getting the forward. I'm getting to take them out on coffee, eat a little KFC, whatever it is. But I can't get them to come back to my place without being creepy.
Well, but you are okay, brother. Which is okay. Listen, okay, it's creepy what you're saying because I'm not trying to get her to my place. I want her to give me the signal to make me get her to her place. I'm not pushing to get her to my place. Your problem, like a lot of y'all guys, y'all want to fuck so bad, and y'all don't understand. What you're trying to do is everything you can to get her over to fuck. And see that you want to know how to get her over to fuck you when you don't make it about fucking. That's y'all's problem. Okay. All y'all guys keep making it about getting her over to your place. Why should she go over to your fucking place when you're taking her out for KFC, wherever the fuck you taking her, wherever you eating, whatever. But wherever you're taking her, that's where you're fucking up because she sees why you're single. See, there's a difference between when women see us, they see why we have women, which makes them want to fuck us, versus they see why you don't have women. So why would I want to fuck him? Where, again, you watch the Netflix, watch all them killer films, all them crazy killing motherfuckers act just like y'all. Just like mommy issues. Y'all want to get them to the crib. It's weird to a woman. You got to understand, women are cautious nowadays. They're just not going to go over your crib on general principle like it's a porn video. They got to be careful. They don't know you guys. And then when you make it like, well, let's get to our crib. Let's go to our crib. Let's go to our crib. You're saying that, you know what? There's no experience and maybe you're going to like knock me out and cut my ass up or chain me up, man. Y'all sound too desperate and needy, and women are smart enough to see the bullshit.
All right, real quick, let me say this, because there's gonna be people that hear you, Steve. They hear you talk, they hear me talk, they hear L, they hear EO, they hear Miles, and they can easily misconstrue our messages and be like, well, he says this and he says that. Here's the thing. None of us are trying to convince women to fuck us.
There you go.
Right.
We're not trying to convince women to fuck us. All we're doing is putting our best foot forward, and as men,
yes,
all we're doing is exuding sex appeal. And then the women want to fuck. Okay. Now, I can tell a woman I think she's sexy, but ultimately, she's gonna be the one that, oh shit, I'm turned on. So, do you live by yourself?
Yes.
That type of shit.
Yes.
Are you here with anyone else? So all I'm doing is I'm letting her know she knows I want. She already know I want to fuck. So I'm not trying to go overboard with it. But like, I want to fuck. I really want to put your knees behind your head. No, all I'm doing is letting her know I'm interested. All I'm doing is then I'm gonna fall back and chill, and then let her come to me. I'm letting her come to me, and then she's the one. Like the T-shirt. Let's be hoes together. The woman's like, I really want to have sex with you, but I'm worried about you thinking bad about me. If I think bad about you, I gotta think bad about myself. If I think you are a hoe, that means I'm a hoe. Let's be hoes together.
Let me ask the caller a question though. So you said you take them out to KFC and all that? Is that what you said?
No, well, basically, I approach a girl, we get a conversation going. I get her to go for Starbucks, coffee. Probably the second time we share some food, some fast food. But like Steve said, I really a little thirsty.
But what do you?
After that, I think at this time I really just want to cut, as we say in this country.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Third time?
He said cut.
Yeah, I mean.
So wait. He said he take them on. Wait, hold on, I'm confused. He said he take them on 3 dates.
Yeah, he said the first time is the coffee, and the second time is KFC, and then he started explaining about the third time.
Oh Jesus!
So bro,
the third time is probably we probably go to the movies, and that's it.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my God!
So you're taking a woman out 3 times? Is that what you're saying?
I hate y'all 3 days.
Okay, hold on. See, that's already the problem, bro. You taking the chicks out 3 times.
I don't tell them that shit.
Caller. A woman cannot get solid food until we fuck. I'm sorry. You have to understand that.
So, Miles, all she get is yogurt and ice cream?
She could get yogurt, ice cream, coffee, or alcohol.
Because you said solid food.
Yeah, she can't get no solid food. See, ice cream is halfway solid, right? But it begins to melt. So she getting away with a little bit if we go for ice cream. But she don't get no type of animal products. Well, ice cream is also an animal product, but she don't get no solid food, bruh. She don't get nothing that could come in a course or even fast food. You don't get that. Let me tell you something. Here's something cats need to understand. Eating is an intimate thing. Drinks is something that you do to keep your mouth, lubricated so you can talk and get to know each other. But eating is something intimate. So how the hell I'm going to spend my money and become intimate with you when I'm not fucking you? You understand what I'm saying? At least that's the way I look at it. You understand? Caller, what you need to realize is that you need to be a little bit more purposeful in your moves. You're not being purposeful in your moves. You're taking these women out trying to gain favor. You must understand that the favor is yours when you meet her. You understand? So that means the first date, you're supposed to let her know what's going on. And then by the second date, you're supposed to be getting ready to have sex. And then you don't feed her until after that, the third date or whatever. You understand?
Well, I would add this because I'm not feeding nobody unless I like you. I gotta like you as a person. And I gotta like you because to me it's an honor to go out in public with me. It's an honor. because everyone sees us. And they'll be like, this is a nigga Kerry. I'm like, and who he with? I'm saying, no, seriously. It's a fucking honor to be out in public. The sun is shining. Everyone can see us. It's an honor to be somewhere with me. So, yeah, I might get some ass, but if I don't like you as a person, I'm going to keep, like I said, in the basement. Okay, no sunshine, no curtains. Okay, and I don't say that to be mean. I'm just saying that because you got to work your way up. You got to campaign for shit. Look, working for my dick is one thing, but working for my time and my affection and my non-sexual attention, shout out ARC. Come on, man, you got to work. You got to work for that shit because I can't give that shit away. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, women feel special when they feel close to you. You know, not just with the sex, but outside of the sex. When you doing shit outside of the sex, they feel like, oh, he must think I'm the next girlfriend. You know, he must really like me. Okay, that's not true. But if you're gonna think that, I'm gonna make you work. I'm gonna make you work for that shit. You're gonna work for that feeling. Yeah, I got it, man.
So call go ahead. I'll go after you.
Real quick, I'll make it 30 seconds. What you guys need to get in the habit of is doing FaceTime calls. That's your first date.
Yes.
Okay, FaceTime calls. So instead of taking her to KFC or wherever the fuck you take her, and this is every guy listening, you got to just say, hey, check this out. I feel the next step right now is to do a little mini phone date. We'll do a little FaceTime date. I'll call you tonight about 8 o'clock and we'll just we'll chit chat for a little bit. And that is enough comfort for her to see, okay, he's not weird. He got a place. Okay, it's done up. You know, he got his shit looking nice. Okay, he's got nice teeth. You know, I can see he smiles and shit. Body looks good. And she hears her voice and you make her laugh, make her feel comfortable. So a 10-minute call, 10 minutes tops. You don't need to go any longer than that. 15 tops, but 10 minutes. I say, and then what you could do at that point is say, hey, check this out. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cater some food in at my place. All right. Come to my place. I used to use the word cater because it just sounds a little better than I'm going to get some food. So I would say, look, I'm going to cater some food for us. Come by Wednesday night, 7:30. We'll pop up. I'll open a bottle of wine and you and I will get acquainted at my place. And what I would do is I'll go to the local restaurant, get some egg rolls, fucking some cheese and sausage, and cut it up real nice presentation. And women are happy with that, man. If she likes you, she's happy with whatever. You can put coloring books out. The motherfucker start coloring with you. and yeah, I really mean that. So it's like the first step is, and you know, guys think I'm bullshit. If you want to color, I don't. Yeah, hey, exactly. You could be like, check this out. Tonight we're doing Melbeck and coloring. Okay, for the first hour, and she'll do that shit.
So caller. This is the thing. I'm gonna give you the simple way, bro, because you want to have sex with these girls, correct? You want to have sex with them?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is the mistake you're making, right? Think about this. You have a sneaker store, and then you have Walmart. What does a sneaker store sell? Sneakers. What does Walmart sell? Everything. You understand what I'm saying? So now what happens is you have to become the sneaker store. You only sell one thing. You're so basically you're telling the woman, I only sell dick. You understand what I'm saying? Right now you're saying I sell movie dates, I sell KFC, I sell time and attention. You know what I'm saying? I sell coffee. Right? That's what I'm saying.
Got it.
Right? All you sell is dick. So like what EO was saying is that look, get on FaceTime, have that conversation. You understand? Go back and forth, be like, yo, come through to the spot and we're gonna get it popping, right? So you have to tailor your game to where you're funneling the situation to your dick. You understand what I'm saying? You doing a bunch of extra stuff that's gonna make a woman say, oh, cool, I have all these other options I can do. And I'm going to pick all these other options because, look, a woman's game is to be able to fuck. Look, women like to fuck, but they only like to fuck the guys that like to fuck. You understand? So what's going to happen is that I know it sounds crazy, but it's like, but what's going to happen is they're going to find guys they don't like to fuck and use them for the other things. They're like, oh, he's offering a date. Cool. He's going to spend time and talk to me. Cool. So what you need to do is you need to be the guy that's only selling dick so you can find the women who's trying to buy your dick. You understand what I'm saying?
Corey, I got one for you. I'm like the stock portfolio. I can give you nothing but dick. But if you want affection, you gotta holler at my broker.
Exactly.
You know and he'll tell you how you can get the affection. Okay, oh, you want some non-sexual attention? Holler at my broker. He can tell you how you can get that. It's a fee though. Okay. Oh, you want some non-sexual intimacy? All right, holler at my broker. And now we can I can give you all of that, but everything is separate based on how the woman acts, based on her personality, and also how compatible is she with me? Okay. Yes. Is she compliant? Is she cooperative? Is she feminine? Is she submissive? Can she cook? Can she clean? Does she suck dick on demand? All of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at all of that shit and I'm saying, okay, I can give you a little more of me based on what you do. Based on what you do. I'm not going to give you more of me because you want it. I'm going to give you more of me because you earning the shit and you campaigning. I think EO said that in the beginning. You campaigning for it. Like you running for an election. You trying to get somewhere. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at how consistent you are with your campaign to decide how long I really take you seriously. But y'all got it, man.
Man, Caller, you're getting a lot of game right now.
Yeah, but a good note. Trust me. Thank you.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. Appreciate the call. All right, so I don't know if y'all want to end this because we got two more callers. Or what? What y'all want to do? We're going too long at this moment.
All right, two more and that's it. Let's wrap it up. Two more and that's it.
Real quick. Y'all gotta be real quick. 901.
90 seconds.
See, even the lady saying 90 seconds, goddamn it. 901, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hello?
What's going on? What's going on, man? What's your question?
Yeah, I'd like to know how can I maintain my confidence? Like sometimes I kind of get shooken up before I approach a woman, but like I just psych myself out. But sometimes I have the confidence enough to approach a girl, but it just sometimes I just psych myself out and I be all up in my head. I just want to know how I can maintain that confidence.
Well, first tell us why you're up in your head. Tell us that. What are you so scared of? Because it's fear. It's fear-based. What are you scared of, Carlos?
What it can't do, K-Zag?
Rejection.
Right. The rejection. You're worried about the woman. So you worship the woman. That's strike one. Strike two is you don't believe in yourself. Strike three is you don't have no mouthpiece. Strike four, you don't know how to make her smile, blush, think, laugh, react. So that's 5 right there. So that's like you're strike 9 right now. You have no bedroom game. You don't know how to make her pussy wet. You don't know how to text her. You don't know how to move mountains in her mind. I can go on and on. So do you see why you need to go to real
seconds
theory and find one of these guys that can help you? Because you are you're like a lot of these guys. There's no knock on you. Just a lot of you guys don't know how to grow from the fact that you don't believe in yourself. That's where you have dating coaches that are on this panel that can show you how to get past that wave. Remember that Tom Hanks movie, Castaway? He couldn't get past that current. And then once he got past that current, right, with Wilson, the motherfucker named Wilson. But no, what I'm just saying is that that's what you need, man. See, you're asking how do I perform open heart surgery in one answer, and it doesn't work that way, young man.
Well, let me say this to the caller. If you don't go to realgamenotheory.com and select one of us to fuck with, you're not serious about
there you go.
You're not. And for anyone where you called up and one of us or April in the chat or one of the moderators mentioned it, if you don't go and at least check it out and see, you're not serious about bettering your situation. You're not.
Facts.
Okay, you just want some free shit.
Facts. So guys, just go to Real Game No Theory and call it. Go to Real Game No Theory. Hit us up. Invest in yourself so we can really, because the question you're asking is a very broad question, but there's a lot of other things like Steve was talking about that you're gonna have to learn and implement in your game to really get to that next level. You feel what I'm saying? But thank you for the call, my brother.
Understood.
All right. So let's go to this last call, 281. Last call. What's going on? Who's this?
Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Jay from Texas.
What up? What up?
So look, I got this situation at work, and before y'all get on me about messing with chicks at work, this is a side job. I don't need this one. So with that being said, I got this chick. She works there, and mind you, the chick pregnant, and she got a husband. Or she says she got a husband, but every day I'm in there, she all up on me. She bringing me the water. She trying to talk to me.
All right. So what's the question?
All right, my bad. So the question is,
would you mess with that? Like, I ain't gonna give you no context, but like, she's pregnant and she got a husband. But
How fucking old are you? Hold on.
23.
Do you know what common sense is, motherfucker? I don't want to say nigga, but god damn it, you gonna make me say nigga. Do you have any common fucking sense?
Wait, hold on. Are we really talking about a pregnant woman who's married? Is that what we talking?
Hold up. I remember Miles saying before he was like pregnant just got the wettest pussy or something like that.
Yeah, pregnant pussy do stay wet though. Pregnant pussy do stay wet. I'll give you that.
That is true. That is true. No lying about that.
Like y'all shoot me down.
But see, no, but caller. You're talking about a married woman who's pregnant with her husband's child.
Look, she said.
Who you work with?
I'm not sure.
Wait, what happened? Go ahead.
I said she said that she's married. But I'm not sure. She wouldn't be all up on me if she wasn't married like that.
Okay, hold on real quick. I want to know. Hey, give me just a real quick second.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna ask this, and I'm gonna pass it to EO.
Yeah.
What is your definition of all up on you? I'm ready. Go, nigga. Go.
Like, bro. All right, look. I'm not even at the workplace yet, and she asking all the bros. She like, hey, is my guy here yet? I'm just saying my guy instead of saying my name. She like, is he here yet? Blah blah blah. You know. I got the water for you. She bringing me stuff out and all that. Like she's coming to talk to me like just about anything. And I don't want to say choose a signal, but I mean she's showing something, right?
Hey, look. There's two things going on right now. She's an attention whore, and she found a mark. That's number one. Okay. And number two, you don't have any other options because if you're seriously like contemplating fucking a married pregnant woman, that's embarrassing as fuck. And I say that with love, brother. I say that to wake you up. Number one, she's definitely just an attention whore, and she's just trying to get additional attention because she's pregnant and emotional right now, and probably having having regrets about the baby and shit. So she's just trying to, still keep her youth and her vigor and her attractiveness, and just using you for attention. That's number one. Hold up, caller. Hold up. That's number one. Caller, hold up. So that's number one. She just using you for attention, bro. She playing with you, and she saw how you reacted to it. She saw the goo goo gaga eyes and shit. She said, "Oh, I could keep fucking with this dude. He'll fall for it." Right. And then number two is a man with options ain't sitting around trying to fuck a pregnant married woman.
Yeah, right. A 23-year-old at that.
Damn.
Listen to me. Look, there is no reason why you really should explore this shit, but if you're going to. That bitch got to get us a room at the fucking Hilton, and she got to pay for everything. And she got to bring another bitch too. Like what?
All right. So can I ask you a question, Miles?
Go ahead.
All right. So in terms of this and just deading this, should I just dead it? Like if she come around, well,
bro, hold on. Dead what? Dead what? What are you deading? Like, what are you talking about?
Like, if I dead the whole situation, like, when she come around, am I supposed
what situation?
Right now, I'm busy. All right, okay, there's no situation. But when she coming around trying to get her attention, I'm busy right now.
So let me ask you a question. How does the interaction with her go right now? Do you pay her attention now?
Yeah, I do. Sadly, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason why she keep coming back, nigga. Like this, she's using you for attention. You know what it is? She's probably pregnant and she don't feel sexy right now, and she's trying to find a young dude to make her feel like she still got it.
Right,
Miles. That nigga in the break room putting cocoa butter on her stretch marks. That's what that nigga doing.
Listen to me. Look, if she come around again, tell her, look, I don't want to hear nothing from you until you have a room booked at the Sheraton. And you got fucking room service all laid out, and you got two other bitches ready to suck my dick.
It can't be
Other than
Motel
that,
6.
get away from me.
It can't be Motel 6. It's got to be at a dope room with room.
Yeah, it got to be an expensive ass joint because she got to know. She got to be serious.
Yeah, it's got to have a jacuzzi in it. It's got to have a jacuzzi.
It's got to be the presidential suite. It's got to be something. No doubt. I feel that.
But on some serious shit though, bro. On some serious shit, like I said, you can explore that shit if you want to. But I feel like as a 23-year-old coming up, you shouldn't be this excited about that type of opportunity. You should be creating your own opportunities. You understand? To even explore that is sort of a shout out to 1950. And since he ain't really make it on tonight, I'm a make sure he's represented. the shit that the whole energy that you bring in right now on this call is very vaginal. You know what I'm saying? It's very vaginal. So because here it is. This chick is actually like dictating, you know, your decision making right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to be out there creating options. You're not supposed to be, you know, flabbergasted or, you know, surprised or excited by the options of a married pregnant chick at your job. Like, come on, bro. You a 23-year-old dude. I'm sure you have a certain energy level and confidence about you that you could go out there and create your own options when it comes to these females. So what you're better off doing is creating your own options and don't shit where you eat. Like, don't be doing shit like that at your job, bro. Like, it's really not a good look. And on top of that, this chick could be setting you up for the okie doke. You understand what I'm saying? She could be setting you up. She probably got a nigga. The nigga that got her pregnant probably need a job, and she trying to get your ass fired so she could bring him in.
Look, Miles, that nigga went to X videos and went to Lamont's classes and was jacking up the pregnant bitches.
Come on, Kay. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. All
right, my nigga. All right, go ahead. Go
ahead. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the call, brother. Man, is the game this slow?
Yeah, man.
Hey, caller. I know we hung up on him, but leave that woman alone, man. You want some psycho husband that has his baby in that woman's stomach to come and kill you, man? Come on, man. There's so many other women out here. That's just get away from that stupid shit, man.
Rip that Mother's Day card up, man. Don't give it to her.
Real quick.
Wait.
I got mad love for the caller. I got love for all y'all, but some of y'all motherfuckers need to be talked about. Okay, and I can't front. That's some real shit. Because look, and you know, I'm heavy into that barbershop talk. Like if you go to the barbershop with because the problem with barbershops, they've been taken over by single mothers because fathers don't want to be you know, with their kids and shit. So mothers got no other choice but to take themselves for haircuts. But my thing is when I would go to barbershops, there'd be nothing but little boys and grown men, and we would be giving game all day to them little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's missing is dudes getting game. You know what I'm saying? And we all, on our channel, we give it. Mm. We give masculine, like, God damn it, I'm about to start.
Masculine life strategies and shit.
There you go. There you
go. But seriously though, man, I just want to say something real quick, man. The questions that we're getting, it really shows that a lot of you guys, I mean, I don't know what the fuck y'all think when y'all looking at us. You know, like I forgot what song it was or what movie it came from, but it's like, what the fuck do you see when you look at me, man? Like, what the fuck do you see? Like, these dudes is calling up, ask, and look, we appreciate the calls, but what I'm saying is, you need to start investing.
Right.
You need to start doing something because these type of questions. Although no question is bad, no question is wrong. You know, there's no stupid questions out here. We get it, and we support y'all. But for y'all to be asking these sort of elementary questions, it simply means that y'all need to sign up for something.
Mm-hmm.
You need to sign up for something because whatever the fuck you watching, whatever color pill you're watching somewhere else is not helping you, obviously.
Right. That's
you understand? So if you come in here asking elementary shit, that means you guys. Because the thing is, you're supposed to be in pursuit of improvement, right? While you're in pursuit of improvement, while you sign up to one of these guys here, while you get on the man mindset, or you get on manhood is the skill set, or you get on championship game, or you get on the bad boy membership. Once you start or you get on silverback lifestyle. Once you get on that, that's when you're the game is gonna start opening up, and that's when you're gonna have the real questions.
Right.
You understand? You guys calling up with these simple ass questions. You think this is your problem? You think confidence is your fucking problem? When you don't even know how to open your mouth and express yourself. Look, even what I just said, express yourself. How the fuck do you express yourself when you don't know who yourself is?
Damn, son.
The problems, guys. I'm being so serious. And again, we appreciate the calls. Thank you so much for even fucking rocking with us, paying attention to us and calling in. But the point is that if these are your questions, then you have to consider that you guys are not making an investment. You guys are not like really getting to the nitty gritty of what your true problem is. Because you're asking these vague questions that shows that you don't even recognize what your problem is yet. And if you don't know what your problem is, there's a part of you that don't know who you actually are. You understand? Because when you start to get in touch with your true identity, that's when you start to recognize the strengths and the weaknesses of your own personality. And then once we get to that point, that's when we can start building up the weaknesses. We can enhance the strengths and start to build up the weaknesses. But that doesn't happen until you make the investment, guys. Go to Real Game No Theory, pick one of us, and let's go. We got work to do.
Let's go.
Facts.
A lot of work to do.
Facts. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's go around the room, wrap it.
Man, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Check me out on Instagram, Miles in the Game, Miles in the Game. I try to be on Instagram Live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So check me out on Instagram at Miles in the Game. I got some decent conversations on my IGTV right now that you could check out. And also check me out on YouTube, Miles Cunningham on YouTube, and also go to www.badboymembership.com. You understand? To get the real game. Me and my man Lucario is out here putting it down. Respect to the panel, guys. You know I always appreciate you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for being here. And I wish y'all a safe journey till next week when we could do it again. All right. So it's your boy. Peace.
Yo, good show today, guys, and good calls, good participation from the people in the chat room. The magic happens with me, man. I always say this during one-on-one coaching, man. So you can reach me at championgamecoaching.com. I have a brilliant website. There's a film you can watch when you first enter the website, and then you can learn more about me and then book a session with me. That is truly where the magic happens. You could also subscribe to my channel if you want more material like this. So, and third, you can follow me on Instagram for more Champion Game material, _Champion Game. And it was a pleasure to be with you, man. Thank you very much.
Oh, shit. All right, real quick. All right, real quick.
I'm just fucking with you.
All right, so real quick. Me personally, I'm honored to be amongst these esteemed gentlemen. I really am. I'm honored. I feel like I'm fucking with my brethren, my comrades, and I enjoy this shit. I look forward to this shit. I got my Saturday joint. I got my own individual videos, but I look forward to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm fucking like CEO always say, some pipe hitters. I'm fucking with some wolves. You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate that shit. Also, real quick, 𝐒𝐍'𝐓 on the YouTube front, also on the IG front at 𝐒𝐍'𝐓, but also the Manhood is a skill set show every Saturday at 12 noon Central Standard Time. Get at me. Fuck with me.
Yes, sir. And yeah, guys, appreciate everybody tuning in again. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, join the Bad Boy membership. Go to MrLucario.com. You get the Game Kings, and you can also get the Game Kings on the Bad Boy membership. Follow me on Instagram at real Mr. Lucario. Also, make sure you guys always remember to go to realgamenotheory.com so you can get in contact with all of us easily. And yeah, that's it, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you get before we get off. Whatever channel you're watching this on, hit the like button, spread this show around so more people can see it and get it. And let's just keep doing what we do. All right, let's get it popping.
All right, guys. I want to say thank you first to April, SEO. What I love about those women is how they support their men, and y'all should, if y'all watch it, they really support their man. I gotta keep clicking because the competition. SEO points something out. They're like, oh shit, okay, hold on, here comes April. Oh shit, it's like a battle between the chicks to get their man and saw, but but that's some love there. Appreciate y'all, ladies, and Freelance Ron and all you guys, but also all those that listen to the chat room. The chat room dogs, we got nothing but love for y'all. We are hard on y'all, but we care, so that's why we're doing what we're doing. Guys, the man mindset. You know, I'm so inspired. I think I'm gonna do something online, something to get some women online tonight. So I think about doing some more of a sexual thing tonight or something. So, but anyway, what I want you guys to do is go to these men, subscribe to all these guys. Okay, no disrespect. These men, not guys. They're not guys. They're men. Subscribe to these men because each one of these men has something that they can offer you that is greater than anything across that street. These guys are proven in the game. They're not from the internet. They're from the motherfucking street. So gentlemen, just do that. Subscribe to all their channels, listen and soak up their information. And definitely, if you are serious, get coaching from these guys. Yeah, a lot of you guys are asking the questions. You know what? Invest in yourself. Find one of these men that can punch you in your chest and get you that ass that you wanted. Not even the ass, becoming the man that you need to become. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. And gentlemen, man, hey, we always, it's always a great time. Hey, next Sunday, we'll see you guys same time next Sunday, guys. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and guys, we are out.